Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing.
Let's get it ready.
Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Yeah. More drama. And we're going to be talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know, man. Hope everybody having a good weekend so far. Still early on a Saturday night. Still early. Feel me? Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody had their little break. Little kiddos. Hope your significant other's doing right. Hope everybody is healthy. Hope everybody has, you know what I'm saying, have God in their heart. Y'all already know God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals shoot champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Y'all already know. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. But of course, this upcoming weekend, we got one of the most anticipated undisputed matchup in the sport of boxing. I know it's been overshadowed with a couple of gossip and drama and stuff like that, like Devin Haney suing Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez and Terence Crawford going back and forth. But we do got Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev, light heavyweight undisputed. And I even think that we even looking past that a little bit because we want to know who's going to fight the winner. Is it David Benavidez or going to be Canelo Alvarez? Is Canelo Alvarez the 4th division world champion, super middleweight, undisputed, El Rey de Boxeo, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get the fuck out of here, man. Is he going to block David Benavidez, who's in a mandatory position, to fight the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev? Dímelo, señores and señoras. Everybody in the chat, what's good, man? Smash that like button like you would smash your shorty. Let's go, baby. The high octane, Mr. Moonshine. Let's go. If you haven't become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, become a member. Show the support. Feel we grinding on the road to 100,000 subscribers. How much we got left? We got like 2,400 left. Let's go. We on the 100,000 subscribers, almost close. Shout out to all the people that has helped me get to that point. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to the people that be smashing the like button, that share the lives and share the videos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the donators. Shout out to the cash appers. Shout out to the super chatters. Shout out to, everybody, man. It started it off, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charles at the Cheese, my brother, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? You really started this off. We was pushing that 50,000, and then we just superseded this whole thing, man. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the members. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting chippy out here with Teofimo Lopez and Terence Crawford. I remember I was talking about this a year and a half ago, and people was like, yo, Punch Drunk, what you talking about? When I was like, hey, yo, this is today's Roberto Duran versus Terence Crawford. And, nah, man, what you talking about? What you talking about? Bud Crawford gonna beat the ish out of Tio. I'm like, yo, man, this is the fight right here. This is there to be great. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind Terence Crawford wouldn't fight Jamel Charlo. I was looking forward for that fight as well. Terence Crawford after Earl True Spence, when Bud Crawford beat Earl Spence. Y'all already know Bud Crawford, the 4th division world champion, 2nd division undisputed. Y'all already know Teofimo Lopez, the most accomplished of this young generation, the most accomplished fighter under 30 years old, the captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, the 2-time lineal champion. Should have been the first to be recognized by the whole wide world to become 2nd division undisputed world champion with the age of 25. But damn it, the politics of the sport of boxing messed that thing up. But we identified the politics so we could recognize the truth. So over here in Punch Drunk Boxing, we know what it is. There's something special out there when he beat Vasily Lomachenko, when Vasily Lomachenko was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you could flip it around. Remember? Took a little bit of a hiccup, just like Roberto Duran took a hiccup in his lightweight career when he got beaten by De Jesus. People forget about that, right? Because y'all just see the cemented legacy, but y'all don't remember back in the days. Y'all always want fighters to go like back in the days, but y'all don't want to remember the details of back in the days. Y'all just want to be like, y'all thought that back in the days was just Roberto Duran versus Leonard. Leonard versus Roberto Duran. Leonard versus Hagler. Hearns versus Benitez. Hearns versus Duran. Hearns versus Leonard. Leonard versus Hagler. And you think that was back in the days. That's it. Like there was no hiccups. Y'all act like Hagler didn't lose. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all act like Julio Cesar Chavez didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like Roberto Duran didn't lose in the lightweight division. And people say that he's the greatest lightweight division, and he is, right? People forget about those hiccups. Just like in today's world, we have hiccups. Yes, Teofimo Lopez had a hiccup versus George Kambosos, but then he went up to the division, beat Pedro Campa, beat what's his name? Sandor Martin, the guy that retired. Mikey Garcia, the former 4th Division World Champion, right? And then he beat Josh Taylor, being the underdog, where everybody thought that he couldn't do it. Where 22 or 23 of media panelists and pundits said that Teofimo Lopez is not going to do it. And he beat Josh Taylor, proving you wrong, humbling the boxing world once again, like he did the first time versus Vasily Lomachenko. And y'all still, no, I don't think that Teo could do it. Every time you say that Teo can't do it, he does it. Every time you say Teo can't do it, he does it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Poppy people are mad. Maybe this is the reason why you still don't believe in him. Because every time you don't believe in Teofimo Lopez and his back is against the wall, he's the underdog. You already know, man. Like everybody says, a lot of people in the boxing world says, Teofimo Lopez performed to the level of his competition. So if Teofimo Lopez performed to the level of competition, you know what happens when he gets inside the ring versus a great and elite fighter like Terrence Bud Crawford. Which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up? The one that you like to criticize? The one that, step inside the ring with George Kambosos? The one that step inside the scene with Nakatani? The one that step inside the ring with Sandor Martin? Or the one that you say that he performed to the level of his competition? The man that stepped up when he fought Richard Colby, the guy that stepped up when he fought Vasily Lomachenko, that was regarded pound for pound, the guy that stepped up when he fought Josh Taylor, the one that was undisputed, the king of 140-pound division. That's the Teofimo Lopez that's going to show up versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Don't contradict yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Slap yourself. Wake the hell up. Don't do it now. You know, when Teofimo Lopez fight that elite fighter, that pound for pound fighter, that fighter that you said is going to whip his ass, he shows up and whip that dude's ass and show that he's levels above. Yeah. Over here, we break things down unbiased, logically, and objectively. High octane, Mr. Moonshine, and el pastor de boxeo. But you know what? I see the tweets early on the day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Whether you agree or disagree, it don't matter. It don't matter. All I'm giving you is the truth. You feel me? Sometimes people just, hey, look, I understand in society today. I understand the beta wave. I understand that people just, you know what I'm saying? They just like believing in the lie. I understand. People are just comfortable with the lie. People don't like the truth because it hurts. Or people don't like the truth because it proves them wrong. Or people don't like the truth because it humbles them. But I'm just giving you the truth. In the end of the day, the most accomplished fighter in Terrence Bud Crawford's resume will be Teofimo Lopez. That's just the facts. You can hate it. You can hate him. You can hate his daddy. You can hate the way he move, he could talk and fight. In the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez, the most accomplished fighter in Terrence Bud Crawford resume. He's better than Ricky Byrne. He had more accomplishment than Errol Spence, more accomplishment than Sean Porter, more accomplishment than Amir Khan, more accomplishment than Kell Brook, more accomplishment than the Mean Machine, more accomplishment than Gamboa, more accomplished than Victor Postel, more accomplished than Felix Diaz, more accomplished than Benavidez Jr., more accomplished than Jeff Horn, more accomplished than everybody, ladies, more accomplished than Mazrumov. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. And ladies and gentlemen, sometimes your great fighter don't have to be the one that's hunting. See, this is the thing right now. Terrence Bud Crawford, since he's been hunting people for so long. And shout out to Bud Crawford. He's an accomplished bullfighter, accomplished a lot of things in the sport of boxing. We give him credit. Hey, yo, Bud Crawford is one of the best fighters that laced him up. Bud Crawford is one of the best of this generation. Bud Crawford is an all-time great, even though that I believe he got a third-tier Hall of Fame resume. Yes, he's a Hall of Fame first ballot, but got a third-tier resume. He don't got no damn Floyd Mayweather resume. He don't got no damn Canelo Alvarez resume. He don't got no damn Oscar De La Hoya resume, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. He don't got that type of resume. No, sir. And that's why he still got to elevate his resume. And by elevating that resume, you got to fight guys that has an elevated resume, high accomplishment. And here comes Teofimo Lopez knocking on your door, Terrence Bud Crawford. But since you were so busy knocking on everybody else's door, you can't even handle somebody knocking on your door. And that's the problem with Terrence Bud Crawford. He can't take somebody calling him out. He can't take somebody hunting him down because he's not used to nobody hunting him down. So he feel out of place. He feel frustrated. He feel like, yo, something is not normal. Why Why you buzzing on me? What's this mosquito? What is going on? These flies, what is going on? Oh shit, who's calling me? I never had nobody calling me. And he can't take it. He can't take it, ladies and gentlemen. Steady Gains in the building. What's good? Color peso de plátano. Yes. See, Dominicans love plátano. If you tell me, hey, yo, ponte tronco, tú eres dominicano. Sí, yo soy dominicano. ¿A ti te gustan los plátanos? Plátano maduro también me gusta, con los quesos, con los free, con los quesos, los salchichón y toda esa vaina. Sí, I like a plátano. Oh, I don't get mad. I don't be like, hey, yo, here's a banana. I like green banana. I like the yellow banana. I like plátano maduro también. I like it all, ladies and gentlemen. What you talking about? You ain't dissing me, but if you tell probably Terrence Crawford, Javante St. David, you want plátano, you want a banana? Oh, I'm racist. Pues deja la vaina. I like my plátano también. Let's go. Steady Gains said Crawford said bad beta example trying to sue Top Rank. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go, hey, yo, we going there, Steady Gains. I'm ahead of you, Steady Gains, but I like what you just said because you know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike, Steady Gains. Great minds think alike. QB Prince with a $2 Super Chari Parique a comprar soda Coca-Cola. Dice, Bud is the most overrated boxer of this time. Ooh. Is he? I think his resume is overrated when it comes to Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I think his resume is overrated. I know. You know what it is that a lot of people were so, oh my God. But Crawford beat Earl Spence? Oh my God. I thought there was going to be a 50-50 fight. Yo, did you see what Bud did? Did you see what Bud did? And I'm like, okay, cool. Yo, all right. He turned. You know, he beat Earl Spence from pillar to post. But I expected that. Was my prediction. He going to beat Earl Spence. Was my prediction years ago. Before that fight, he's going to beat Earl Spence. Earl Spence is just straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? He's very easy to figure out. He's not awkward. He's nothing like that. I mean, I always thought that it was going to be Bud Crawford versus Keith Tom Thurman. Just like Bud Crawford team felt that Keith Thurman in his prime was the hardest fighter out of the two. So I always thought it was going to be Thurman versus Bud. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Thurman would have beat Earl Spence if everybody was injury free and in their A game. I always thought it was going to be Bud and Keith Thurman because of the footwork, the awkwardness, and stuff like that. We've seen Keith Thurman switch versus Atlanta Bundle and all that stuff. So I thought it was going to be that, right? So Bud Crawford, when he beat Earl Spence, Randy in the building, dímelo, Randy in the building. ¿Qué es lo que es Randy? ¿No que la música de Randy? La música de Randy, no que la música de Randy. ¡Los Dominicanos! La Vega, Rola Romana, Santiago, la capital, San Pedro de Macorís, San Pedro de Francisco, Puerto Plata, febrero 27. DJ Camelo Alex Sensation, págame la música, Yankee thing. Let's go. Energy. MS in the building, what's good? Bang, bang, boogie in the building, what's good? Hey, yo, in the building, Q, yo, in the building, what's good, man? Elevate in the building, what's good, man? Tres in the building, MJ in the building, what's good, man? Smash that, the boxer, what's good, man? Why they getting mad? They getting mad. And that's what it is. Bud Crawford, respectfully, can't handle somebody calling him out. We saw how he was acting. Let's give it up for Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, nobody never really called him out. Nobody really wanted that work. Nobody really was knocking on the door. Right? It was Bud Crawford huffing and puffing and stuff like that. I remember when Gary Russell Jr. called him out. And it got Bud Crawford out of his shell, right? He went IG Live. You know that Bud Crawford don't do no IG Live. He went IG Live and was acting tough to Gary Russell Jr. Because there was rumors out there in the amateur, I believe the USA Olympic gym, that it was Gary Russell Jr. that smacked Bud Crawford. But that was just back in the day. That's what they say. And maybe this, and maybe you know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about this because I used to follow the amateurs and stuff like that. That was a story that I heard later on, right? But I see the dot connecting. I see the dots connecting. There's always been tension. If y'all don't know, behind the scenes, there's always been tension for a while with Teofimo Lopez and Bud Crawford. Ever since he fought Kell Brook, and there was a little bit of a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford again felt disrespected in a way. I don't even know why. Maybe he was so geared to fight. You know what I'm saying? That he feel like everybody was an enemy that's not on his corner. Teofimo Lopez went out there to support Terrence Bud Crawford before Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? But he went to the locker room and said, "Yo, what's up, Kell Brook? Good luck." Just like other fighters do to each other. Just like Mike Tyson went to Devin Haney, good luck, and Ryan Garcia, good luck. But he has who he's picking to win. Just like, you know what I'm saying, he was with Tyson Fury, and I believe Tyson Fury, not the guy, it was Tyson Fury. I forgot who he visited. And he went to both locker rooms. Fighters do that. I seen Ugas do it. I seen Ugas, and I got a video about it. I got Yordenis Ugas going to Keith Thurman's locker room and telling him good luck. And then he went to what's his name? Mario Barrios' locker room. When I was in Mario Barrios' locker room, and he said good luck. It's a thing. But Ugas is saying Thurman is gonna beat Mario Barrios. You understand what I'm trying to say? Randy. Con los 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Pariqueya, comprar comida del malecón o de Flor de Mayo, Randy. La música de Randy, otra vez la música de Randy. Tenemos 20 pesos. Mujer, tenemos 20. Gracias, Randy, para la ofrenda. Yo, punch. Theo shut Bud down with that reply. He will destroy Bud's whole legacy. Damn. Yeah, DJ, págame la música. Let's go straight to it, Randy. Hold on. I got it right here, Randy. I got it right here, y'all. Let's talk about it. I ain't gonna keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, in suspense. Ladies and gentlemen, Terrence Bud Crawford tweeted at Teofimo Lopez. You can see that Teofimo Lopez is living rent-free in Terrence Bud Crawford's mind to tweet. Damn, Terrence Bud Crawford is tweeting now at people. Woo, man. Damn. Tough guy tweeting. Hold on, y'all. Good luck now, Randy, man. Appreciate you. Steve in the building. What's good, Steve? Mr. Moonshine is crazy. Love this channel. Love you too, Steve. Hope everything is going well. So, hold on. Let me take this thing out of the way so we can read it real good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't Floyd Mayweather in the Breakfast Club, so we're going to read it right. Hold on. Damn, what I just did. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Terrence Bud Crawford tweeted at Teofimo Lopez, "Look like you the one in effed up situation with Top Rank. You want to fight. What's you contracted to fight for? What's you contracted to fight for?" Terrence Bud Crawford furthers, "And y'all say I'm looking for a payday. Y'all kill me with the BS. Teofimo Lopez, you over there hurting, I see. Oh, you're laughing. Wasn't you, Terrence Bud Crawford, that sued Top Rank? Wasn't you, Terrence Bud Crawford, that was suing Top Rank? That was crying, suing Bob Arum, saying the Latinos and the white fighters are treated better than me? Wasn't you? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? I bet you wasn't laughing when Mayweather was going through what he was going through. Oh, because you're out of it. And now you're a free agent. You act like you ain't suing people. You act like you ain't had problems. You act like you ain't want the money. But I thought it was only black fighters that was getting treated badly. But see, Tio is a Latino, and he has been stating his displeasure with the promotional company, just like you did. Why are you laughing? So Teofimo Lopez replied, laugh now, cry later. Terrence Crawford, I'll fight you for free. Destroying your legacy is worth more than money to me. And let me tell you like this. When Teofimo Lopez said he'll fight Terrence Crawford for free, I believe him. Like he said, he took what he feels is peanuts versus Lomachenko. What he feels it was peanuts versus Josh Taylor. He said it in the Cam and May show. It is what it is. Shout out to my Harlem brothers. He said, I haven't come home with more than $1 million. And I'm not saying that Teofimo Lopez, he's not trying to say that he never had $1 million purses. What it is, after the fees and after the taxes and after the belt fees and the sanctioning fees, and give it the percentage of the manager, give it the percentage of the promoter, give it the percentage of his trainer, his dad, you ain't coming home with $1 million. And every fighter knows this. Every fighter knows this. But let's see the hypocrisy of Terrence Bud Crawford. The contradiction of Terrence Bud Crawford. Remember this. You remember when Terrence Bud Crawford, Terrence Crawford accuses Bob Arum of bias favoring white and Latino fighters? Man, you could count how many white fighters there is in Top Rank. How many white fighters there are in the sport of boxing anyway? What do you mean about that? How many white fighters does Top Rank even have in the last 10 years? How many? Lomachenko is not white. He's Ukraine. Sorry, they don't use the same terminology in America. If you tell Lomachenko you white, he's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm Ukraine. In Ukraine, I don't know. I don't play that American divide. It's bullshit in my country. Me and Russia, Ukraine and Russia is going to war. We're both Russia and Ukraine. This is not white on white crime. I don't know what the fuck are you saying, okay? I ain't no white. I'm Ukraine. But it was you, Terrence Crawford, that was suing Bobby Arum. Let's see what he was saying. Terrence Crawford, let's read along. We ain't trying to read it like Floyd Mayweather in the Breakfast Club. For years, professional boxers and others in the sports would have called out Top Rank's owner Bob Arum for his disparate treatment of black boxers, including those very same black boxers that Top Rank is contractually obligated to promote. Because this is boxing, a sport with a checkered history, and because Arum is now dismissed as just a grumpy old white man, Arum continued to make racist and bigoted statements and purposefully damage the reputation of black boxers without any consequences. Did he do anything to Bud Crawford? See, if Bud Crawford actually was doing what he was doing now, promoting himself, being accessible, doing a bunch of interviews, going to a lot of fights, calling out people, being out there. See, Terrence Crawford is out there. If Terrence Crawford would have been doing this when he was a Top Rank, let me tell you like this, he probably would have been the biggest star outside of Canelo Alvarez. But because he was so standoffish, he got a character and a personality that's dry like paint. You know what I'm saying? Like watching paint dry. He want to do no damn interviews. And when he did an interview, that shit was boring. You can't even stay long. You can't even stay a full Bud Crawford interview. He never created any headlines in any of the interviews that he used to have. Right? Let's keep on reading. Hold on. Let's keep on reading. This is generally because the affected boxers who are in long-term contracts with Top Rank fear that if they speak up, they will be placed on the sideline and not given the opportunity to fight during their life of their deal, which could be 5 to 7 years. Ooh. So you think because rumor has it that Teofimo Lopez is going through some type of litigations with Top Rank, right? Or I believe that Teofimo Lopez said he's going through litigation. What was the word again? Litigation. Legitimation, litigation. litigations with Top Rank, it's painfully clear that Top Rank has and especially Aram judges people based on their race. Aram's sordid history with athletes of color, especially black fighters, and his bias favoring white and Latino fighters is well documented and known throughout the boxing world. Look at a crock of BS that Bud Crawford was trying to say that Bobby Arim was racist, that Bobby Arim was favoring white and Latino fighters. Bobby Arim came to the sport of boxing with the most black group there is in one of the most blackest group in American history. Bob Arum was the attorney for the Nation of Islam. Bob Arum first client was Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is who brought Bob Arum to the sport of boxing. So what he means? Look like Bud Crawford didn't do his homework on Bobby Arim. Bob Arum was with the Nation of Islam, bruh. That was Bob Arum. Bob Arum was homeboys with Elijah Muhammad. If it wasn't for Muhammad Ali, Bob Arum would have never been in the sport of boxing. It was Muhammad Ali that gave Bob Arum the motivation to be a promoter in the sport of boxing. It was Bobby Arim that helped the greatest fighter that ever lived in Muhammad Ali. Somebody that Bud Crawford you looked up to. Right? Who, you don't like history? You don't like history, dummy? He the one that resurrected the career of George Foreman. You forgot about that one too? Leonard, Hagler, Hearns. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? Look at the opportunity he gave Shakur Stevenson. Look at the opportunity he's given Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn Davis would have had a headline fight way before. But remember, it was Keyshawn Davis that got suspended for weed and stuff like that. But he was going to get a headline show way before that, right? Like a year and a half ago. What about Jared Anderson? Put him in an 8,000 room. What he doing for Richie Torres compared to Jared Anderson? What about Floyd Mayweather? Even though that Floyd Mayweather bought himself out of the contract. This guy's talking about. Bud Crawford was getting paid. Let me tell you like this, Bud Crawford, hold on. Bud Crawford, let's read this a little bit right here so I can understand Bud Crawford. The 2018 extension called for 2 fights per contract year, where Crawford's team alleges that he was denied in the second year of an agreement which would run from October 13, 2019, October 12, 2020, with the argument stems that claim that he is owed a minimum of $4,500,000 for the missed fight. Terrence Bud Crawford was getting a minimum of $4 million, ladies and gentlemen. Terrence Bud Crawford's minimum was more than Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, every welterweight. Bud Crawford his minimums was more than anybody in Top Rank. Bud Crawford's minimum, he got $4 million to fight Mean Machine. $4 million to fight Mean Machine, ladies and gentlemen. What do you mean that you wasn't getting treated well? Teofimo Lopez accomplished at the age of 25, just as much, and his minimum, it's probably like not even $2 million. Hell, getting way more, putting the same type of work you put in. But I remember when Teofimo Lopez said the opposite of what Terrence Bud Crawford said. Yet, a rain of criticism of Teofimo Lopez. See, when Terrence Bud Crawford says, or accuses Bob Arum of bias favoring white and Latino fighters in a lawsuit, nobody calls him a racist or anything like that, right? But when Teofimo Lopez says, you could keep the black fighters and they treating black fighters better than me because they're getting their minimums more than I'm the one that's putting in the work, they call him a racist, right? So Bud Crawford in the tweet is laughing, but my man, he's doing the same thing you doing. What's so funny? What's so funny, bud? Are you laughing at yourself? My fault with a super chat. Cristian. Con los 20 pesos de super chari pari que me dice. What up, Punch? Para la gasolina 93. Ya vamos a guiar bueno, ya. El engine va a sonar bueno. No va a sentir. Para el Harley Davidson. Y le poní el new oil today, el otro día también. ¡Lo fuimos! Thanks for the greatest content. We appreciate you, man. I appreciate you too, my brother. Good looking out, man. Good looking out, Cristian Padilla. My brother. God bless you. Galaxy Studios with the $2 super chat. A comprar pizza sin jugo. Yo, I asked Ness to come through. He ignored it. Oh! It's all right, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He's a busy man, probably. You know what I'm saying? Doing live shows in the morning and the evening and supplying, Bill Haney some work behind the scenes. Helping Bill Haney do them shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Putting that effort. I got you, Bill. Don't worry about it. I got you. Shout out to the boxing voice. It's true, Ness. Gotta cover the punch from boxing, man. Shout out to all the boxing content creators that keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. Christian says, I'm sure Ness listens to you, but doesn't want to debate over Devin Haney. Ooh, no, man. We had our back and forth, man. And look, man, when it comes to, it's like, remember we was I was debating Bill on the boxing voice, and Ness was being his assistant, bruh. I was cooking Bill, bruh. You had to be his assistant, man. Said, man, don't help him out. You remember when I was supposed to have that debate with Akaka TV? Bill Haney jumped on the panel. It was supposed to be me and Akaka TV debate, and Bill Haney jumped in for Akaka TV. Akaka TV was hitting me up and saying that he's going through Ramadan, and while I'm live cooking, he's cursing me out, and I'm like, yo, you supposed to be praying. He's supposed to be praying. Ese tigre es un fraud, bro. Ese tigre es un fraud, yo. That's why, yo, look, I respect people. Look, I respect people with religion, bro. I respect people with religion. But you should have seen, bro, when I was live that time, first we were supposed to have a debate, right? We were supposed to have a debate in a certain time. I'm like, yo, I'm free now. Like, you let's do it right now on my channel. He was trying to say, I got a bigger platform. Who cares, man? It's still gonna ring bells. They do it on my platform because you the type of person that likes to mute people. I don't want to mute. No, hey yo, no muting, no nothing. Everything goes out here. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't fuck with my energy and stuff like that. You know that Devin Haney is, a great fighter, and Devin Haney has been ducked, and Devin Haney is trying to get the fights so he could become great. And Bill Haney has been a wonderful father and manager and trainer. So, man, I'll cook that dude. Man, you too slow, man. Where's the energy? That's and it's still up. It's still up. That live is still up. You remember when he came, he did another live, and that's what I'm talking about, people. Yo, hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, folks. Y'all don't know, cause people that go at me sometimes. Akaka TV went live, right? He went live the next day or that night, an hour live, trying to get at me. That shit was bombed, bro. That was like Jay-Z, super ugly. He erased the live. He deleted the live. I said, why you deleted the live, bro? Why you deleted the live? I make people delete their lives when they trying to come at me because they just can't match the energy. Another dude did 2 lives about me, 2 lives, and deleted it. I said, damn. And the man did, this other dude did a 5-hour live show. 5 hours. And you delete it? Damn, what a waste. How can you do a 5-hour live show and erase that shit? That shit is crazy, bro. A 5-hour live show trying to come at Punch Wrong Boxing and El Pastor de Boxeo, and then delete it. I just wasted 5 years of 5 hours of your life. Damn. But anyway. Again, so Terrence Bud Crawford, all he has to do, you don't have an opponent. You feel like you could whoop Teofimo Lopez. You're trying to take it to the streets. And that's when you know that Teofimo Lopez is winning the mental war. Teofimo Lopez is winning the mental war. Because Bud Crawford is going out of character. And then there's going to be people that's good. There's some people, when you're talking about he's going out of character, yo, Terrence Bud Crawford got shot. What that's supposed to mean? What that's supposed to mean? Huh? Because you got shot, you get street cred, you ain't the shooter. What is that supposed to mean? No, you got to understand that Bud was a street motherfucker. Everybody's a street motherfucker. This is a poor man's sport. Everybody is street. Well, I'm not going to say that everybody is street, but everybody got that ghetto mentality. Everybody got that survival mode. I'm going to say it like this. Whether you a street mother effer, whether you a street dude, I mean, you could be born and raised in the hood. That doesn't mean that you just street and do your business in the street and hang out every day in the stew. That doesn't mean that. But when you say from the hood, it's a survival mode. It's a second nature survival mode. So shout out to Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He was going through his adversity, drove himself to the hospital and stuff like that. Survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But Terrence Bud Crawford was so disciplined to pick a profession and stick to it. Terrence Bud Crawford is a prize fighter. That's who he is. Teofimo Lopez is a prize fighter. Ain't nothing gonna happen in the street. Ain't nothing, yo, let's go on the street and fight. Because that's dumb. You get paid millions to fight. So you want to all of a sudden take it outside, mess up your hands, your money maker. Stop it. Fight Teofimo Lopez. Hold Turkey Alashiki hands like he holds everybody else's hands. And tell, yo, get you doing business with Top Rank. Let's get Teofimo Lopez in the ring. Easy. This could be an easy fight. You could get out of that. Yo, you could end this if you're victorious. You could end all of this, Bud Crawford. You could end this by January. How about fight Teofimo Lopez in January? How about this? Teofimo Lopez versus Bud Crawford Super Bowl week. Out there in Louisiana, something like that, right? Something like that. Let's go, bud. Let's go, bud. And put it this way. If you're victorious, I've been against the fight with him and Canelo Alvarez. If you beat Teofimo Lopez, I'll be the first advocate for Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo Alvarez doesn't get the opportunity to fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol in Cinco de Mayo, I'll be the first advocate. I'll be doing videos and lives and say Bud should get an opportunity to face Canelo Alvarez. He said, "Big, think you really think that Tio ready?" Yes, Tio's ready. Yes, Tio ready. Look at his accomplishment. I know Teofimo Lopez is more than ready. Teofimo Lopez did a camp with Canelo Alvarez. He's more than ready. He's more ready than ever. Teofimo Lopez is not sitting around doing nothing. Either which Teofimo Lopez you think is all right, Big Ah. Which let me entertain this one. Which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up versus Terence Bud Crawford? If many assessment of Teofimo Lopez is that he fights to the level, he performs to the level of his competition, which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up? Whether you believe that Terence Bud Crawford is going to win, right? That he's going to be the massive favorite, right? Of course, especially going to the 154 Teofimo Lopez is going to be the massive favorite, right? Everybody knows that. Teofimo Lopez team knows that. Everybody knows that. He's going to be the massive favorite. But which Teofimo Lopez you think is going to show up? Based off history, right? Everything we do and everything we gain, or anything, every time we want to approach something ourselves to somebody, they want to check our history, right? Right? If you go to court, they're going to check your history. If you go to an interview, they want to check your history, right? So what is the history of Teofimo Lopez? That when he faces a pound for pound caliber fighter, he comes prepared. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Are we gonna like, this is the channel. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Julius, my brother, I know you criticize, you're funny to me and stuff like that. But this is the channel where we could disagree, but let this be the channel, let this be the chat that we break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Let's be smart about it. Pick who you want to pick, hate on whoever you want to hate on, but this is the chat. Nobody gonna get blocked. Like these other channels, ain't nobody gonna get blocked. Which Teofimo Lopez, Daisy in the building, was good. Which Teofimo Lopez shows up when he fights elite fighters? Let's just tell me. Let's. You don't have. I'm not telling you to. I'm not trying to pull something out of your mouth and your tongue and say that Teofimo Lopez is gonna beat Terence Bud Crawford. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying which Teofimo Lopez shows up. That's all I'm saying. Let's be real. Let's be honest. That's all. Be honest. Be honest. Like I'm being honest. Christian Padilla, Bud can beat Tio, but he's not beating Gordo. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. If Gordo shows up, good looking now, Christian. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. Some Tio Sander. Okay. All right. That's what you think. So, all right. Okay. And this is what I mean about this what I mean. Good looking out, Christian Padilla, or the $2 super chat. This is what I mean about. Why would you, Julius? I don't want to say that you don't got nothing going on in your life or you a low life or nothing like that. And I'm glad that you want to chat and stuff like that. But if you're a boxing fan, so you're telling me the same Tio Sando Martin didn't beat, right? So Sando Martin, so Bud Crawford will fight Tio like Sando Martin fought Tio. So he's going to be running around the ring and getting away from Teofimo Lopez. That's the Bud that's going to approach Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez is going to be chasing down Terence Bud Crawford. Okay. All right. So you're telling me that Bud Crawford is going to be running around. All right. I don't see it, but I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe Teofimo Lopez really changed these elite fighters, and they really get him off their game. Like Vasily Lomachenko, he got him froze for the first 7 rounds. Josh Taylor was getting picked apart. You know what I'm saying? He was pushing, was getting him some body shots that had landed him in the ropes and things of that nature. Maybe that's what it is. I guess. Yo, they tweeting each other right now. Bud looking dumb. Oh yeah, what they saying? Hold on, let me see what they saying. Hold on. Let's see what they saying. Let me see what they saying, folks. Hold on, give me a second. He said, stop it with the I'm begging for Canelo fight. That's a big reach. If you ever thought Teo had a better resume than me, your mama eats dog shit and you need to stay away from boxing because you don't know shit about boxing. I respect all fighters, but Teofimo Lopez only fought 3 fighters worth even talking about. How many fighters that you fought worth talking about? Terrence Bud Crawford just said, I respect all fighters, but Teofimo only fought 3 fighters worth even talking about, and that's Lomachenko and Ortiz beat him. What? Taylor lost his fight before Teo and definitely should have moved. So Terrence Bud Crawford is taking everything away from Teo. This guy is a loser. Bud Crawford, you a fraud. Bud Crawford. Yo, I'm telling you, Teo got this dude effed up, bro. He's saying that Lomachenko beat Teo now. Damn, Bud. Damn, Teo got your feelings hurt, bro. Teo got this dude's feelings hurt, bro. But we all know why he killed himself to make 140. Teo and definitely should have moved. Taylor lost his fight. My goodness. Crawford is Crawford. Oh man. He got more people worth. He bought a pound. He fought a pound for pound fighter in Taylor, and pound for pound in Lomachenko. How many pound for pound fighters you fought in your 37-year career by the age of 37? We either lace up the gloves or shut your whole ass up. I gotta retweet that. Teofimo Lopez said we either lace up the glove or shut your whole ass up. Yo, Bud, just fight him, man. Come on, he calling you a hoe, he calling you a monkey, and you still ain't gonna fight him? He calling him a hoe and a monkey, and you still ain't gonna fight him, Bud. Damn, Bud. I thought, man, you got more heart than that. Prove to the world, bro. Prove to the world. Man, please, man, ain't no pound for pound fighters right there, man. Teofimo Lopez had the biggest wins and got more bigger wins than Bud Crawford. Teofimo Lopez got more bigger wins than Bud Crawford. All right? Teo will fight Boots. They're in the same class, right? Man, like we talking about Teo and Bud, bro. Boots hasn't done nothing right now in the sport of boxing compared to Teofimo Lopez. And shout out to Boots, one of my favorite fighters. Stop. We're talking about Bud and we're talking about Teo. 2 highly accomplished fighters. 2 guys that has been fighter of the year. 2 guys that's been holding lineal belts. Don't fog up and but Big R. Don't fog up with the shout out to my Boots. As a matter of fact, in the YTBC, I was pumping Boots more than anybody. Nobody even knew who Boots was. Go check the archives. I've been pumping Boots out here. Let's talk about Bud. We're talking about 2 accomplished fighters out here. 2 accomplished fighters, whether you want to pick Bud is going to win or whatever. We're talking about 2 accomplished fighters. Now that's what remember what I said. Bud Crawford has become who he hates. Now he want to diminish Teofimo Lopez. Shut up, because your whole team was praising Teofimo Lopez. Before Teofimo Lopez called Bud Crawford out, his whole team used to praise Teofimo Lopez. Bo Mack was praising Teofimo Lopez. Coach Red, Bernie, all of them praise Teofimo Lopez.
Good fucking job.
All of them.
Good fucking job.
All of them used to praise Teofimo Lopez. All of them. But they're not, and I get it. I get it. They're out of their it's out of their element right now. Mora. Peso de Super Chari Chari Party que me dice. Be in the business, punch, Crawford is an oyster. But Crawford is becoming who he hates. Now he's trying to take all the accomplishment from Teofimo Lopez when all these PBC fighters was taking the accomplishment from you. He said, bro, Angel in the building. What's good, Angel? He said, yo, bro, I first off, love the channel. Appreciate you, man. Good looking out. But Bud will beat the shit out of Teo. Come on, man. Teofimo Lopez. It doesn't matter. I get it. Teofimo Crawford is highly accomplished, got great skills, an all-around fighter and stuff like that. I'm not saying I don't think it's out of the you know what I'm saying, out of, I'm not saying that you're not intelligent to even come up with that assessment that Bud Crawford could beat Teofimo Lopez. He's gonna be the favorite, right? But come on, bruh. Let's see the fight, though. Let's see the fight. That's all, Angel. Let's see the fight, right? We fight fans, Angel, right? We fight fans. Let's go. Joe Flores in the building. Teofimo Lopez will whoop Crawford rear end apart with Diddy's. Nah. I'll say pause, man. Watch it with that Diddy oil. CC in the building. Colo 10 pesos a comprar comida china. General TSO con vegetable fried rice. Matter of fact, special fried rice. Aside from shout-out fighters who were basically at the end of their careers, who has Crawford fought? Nobody. CC. Mr. Crawford is starting to sound like Shaquille Peterson. Hey, yo, that's what I'm talking. Remember, yo, Cece, what I said earlier. Teofimo Lopez is getting Bud Crawford out of his element. Tweeting now, going up at him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Teofimo Lopez is in Bud Crawford's mind. I'm telling y'all, everybody always want to talk about that. There's a physical part of the game and there's a mental part of the game. Teofimo Lopez is rattling Terrence Bud Crawford. Not even Earl Spence did that to him. Not even Kip Thurman. Not even Sean. Not even Danny Silva Garcia. Nobody in the welterweight division. Nobody has rattled him and get him off his element, out his circle like Teofimo Lopez. But all I'm saying is take all that frustration, take all that emotion, and make this fight happen, bud. You got nobody to fight. Teo got nobody to fight. Make the fight. Do us the boxing world the favor. Matter of fact, do you a favor. Do yourself a favor. Because in a Saturday night, you're tweeting at Teofimo Lopez. You're tweeting. You're becoming a Twitter. A tweet. Come on, bud. Don't do it to yourself. You're going to be thinking about Teofimo Lopez every day of your life. Huh? Look at our CC. In the building, go on the peso. What up, Mr. Moonshine? One of the best to do it on here. God bless you. Vet Raps React in the building. What's good, my brother? Good looking out, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man. Good looking out with the donation. Donation. I thought it was a trash can. Terrence Bud Crawford, man, is becoming who he hates now. Terrence Bud Crawford, man, stop beating your head around, man. Just fight Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, whether you like it or not, your resume is a third tier resume out of all as being a Hall of Famer, because you're gonna be a future Hall of Famer, but Teofimo Lopez is gonna be a future Hall of Famer already. Oh, he only got 3 names that we remember. Every fighter only has 3 names or 2 names that everybody remember. Outside of Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya and a lot of great fighters like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Everybody, every great fighter always have the 3 fighters that we remember. Just like when we talking about Roberto Duran. What we talking about? Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Benitez, and Hagler. That's it. We don't talk about everybody else. Same vice versa. When we're talking about Mike Tyson, what we talking about? Oh, we talk about Evander Holyfield and Larry Holmes and and Spinks and Lennox Lewis, and it's always 2-3 fighters that people remember, because sometimes it takes those 2-3 fighters to legitimize your greatness. Sometimes it takes 2-3 fighters to legitimize your greatness. Now it's just one fighter. See, that's why Teofimo Lopez is legitimized, because he's the lineal champion at 135 and the lineal champion at 140. So how you become so Bud Crawford, if he never fought anybody, how he became a lineal champion? But Crawford becoming who he's becoming a fraud now. Now he's lying to himself. Now he lied to himself. Come on, bud. You better than that. Come on, bud. You better than that, bud. Galaxy Studio said, did you see Undisputed Game lost $7 million removing Ryan? Damn. Why they remove Ryan? Bud in his feelings. Facts. Teofimo, I'm telling you, I said this a while ago. I tweeted this a while ago. I said, yo, Teofimo Lopez is winning the mental war. See, Teofimo Lopez is only saying this. Yo, we either lace up the gloves or shut your whole ass up. That's the last tweet that Teofimo Lopez tweeted at Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford said, I respect all fighters, but Teofimo Lopez only fought 3 fighters worth even talking about. And Teofimo Lopez became 2-time lineal by the age of 25, bro. You had a whole career, bro. Teofimo Lopez just entering his prime years. You're talking about a guy that just turned 27 years old, Bud Crawford. You looking dumb out here with these tweets. You're making no sense. By the time he hits your age, you'll have way more names than you. He wants you. He want to put, matter of fact, don't question his resume. Why won't you be in his resume right now, Terrence Bud Crawford? Begging for a damn Canelo Alvarez payday. You begging. Stop, man. Stop, bud. You don't got to beg Canelo. Do what Canelo Alvarez told you. You want Canelo Alvarez fight Teofimo Lopez and get that thing out of the way. Get it out the way, bud. Get out the way, bud, if you can. Get out the way, bud, if you can. HLD in the building. What's good? HLD in the building. Hey, yo, HLD, man. Teofimo Lopez in Bud's feelings, bro. Teofimo Lopez hurting Bud's feelings. You seen the last tweets? Saying he only had 3 opponents and he lost to Ortiz and Lomachenko. Man, everybody knows that he beat Lomachenko. Now he want to take his victories away, just like them PBC fighters want to take his victories. I told you a long time ago that Bud Crawford is becoming who he hates. Yo, that Earl Spence win got Bud Crawford thinking he's the second coming of Jesus Christ, bro. That Earl Spence win that he was already favorite to win. It's not like he exceeded the expectations. Yo, that win, he think that he's God Almighty, bro. This guy he is gassed the F up. Gassed up. Bud has me blocked, but somehow he been reading my tweets. Then I'm saying, and Bud got you blocked too? He hasn't got me blocked. I hope he don't got me blocked. I hope. Because if he got me blocked, that means that the truth is really penetrating his nerves, bro. Really. He can't handle the smoke. You know what it is, HLD? You know what it is? Matter of fact, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me a second. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. HLD, if you want to jump on, está in the Twitter, in the Twitter DM. Shotgun in the building. What's good, Smash? What's good? Watch out in the building. Daisy said, Canelo better keep the Lopez away from him. They are bad news couple of years ago. They was talking about Canelo and Reynoso were bummed. No, they wasn't talking about that. They was bumps. They were just being, they was just, this is what it is. Like I said before, if people are going to shame Teofimo Lopez Sr. and say, fire, Teofimo Lopez Sr. should get fired, Tio, his son, should fire him, and he should get hire Eddie Reynoso, don't you think that he's going to be like, not F everybody else, which I'm trying to say? That was the energy, but they always have respect. And Canelo Alvarez was there for Teofimo Lopez when everybody lost faith in Teofimo Lopez. So, y'all don't know their relationship like that. That's what it is. Y'all just see what's in the surface, but they got a good brotherhood ship behind the scenes. We need Ryan Garcia back. Facts, CC. I want to see Ryan Garcia, man. Yeah. And it's close. It's close, right? April. Not even a year away. We need Ryan Garcia back. He's the only one that makes these fights happen. This new boxing era, some push. Yep. It is. At least he makes the at least he ain't the one suing no damn Gervonta Tan Davis. Crawford should fight Jerome Booth and his dome. I would like to see that fight as well. That's a good fight. But he ain't calling it like that though. HLD said Tio has eclipsed Crawford's resume at 135 and 140, all by the age of 25 years old. Facts. Good looking out with the $5 super chat. HLD. Yep. He knows it. That's why Bud is like that with Tio. That's why Bud is like that. See, the thing is that I think that everybody around Bud praises him. All the young fighters praise him. And like I said earlier on, Terrence Bud Crawford is not used to somebody calling him out. But the thing is, this is the problem, and I said this the other day in the live, that Terrence Bud Crawford, you tell the whole world that this is the Bud Crawford era. You're the pound for pound. You say you're the pound for pound number one. This is the Bud Crawford era. Yes, you've been hunting people down, but you don't understand that when you say that, now you become the hunted. See, this is why Terrence Bud Crawford never felt that he was the number one guy. Terrence Bud Crawford never felt that he was the top guy. Top dog. Because now when you're the top dog, you're going to get called out. You getting called out don't mean the disrespect. You getting called out means all the respect. You just can't handle Teofimo Lopez calling you out. You think that Teofimo Lopez is in this bracket of only the Shakurs and the Haneys and the Ryans and the Tank that, they should just fight. He should fight the guys in your era. You look at Teofimo Lopez like he's a youngin' and stuff like that. And you can't take it that he's calling you out. You only think that see, Bud Crawford is just free from people calling him out and wanting to fight him. And respectfully so. Terrence Bud Crawford is a thoroughbred. You feel me? But he can't take that Teofimo Lopez want to challenge him. Bud Crawford is comfortable when he wants to challenge people. But when people challenge Bud, he feels like why are you challenging me, nigga? Because you Bud Crawford. Didn't you say that you the fucking pound for pound number one? Didn't you say this is the Bud Crawford era? Well, you talking to Teofimo Lopez. His name is the Takeover. Bud Crawford era, the Takeover. The Takeover wants to take over the era. That's what it is. That's why when he's 140-pound division, y'all saying Vasily Lomachenko is pound for pound. Y'all saying he's the guy. I want Vasily Lomachenko. I'm going to 140. Y'all saying that Josh Taylor's the guy. I want Josh Taylor. Who is calling out Josh Taylor? Who's calling out Josh Taylor? I mean, Gervonta Tan Davis went to the 140-pound division and fought Mario Barrios. He wasn't calling out no Josh Taylor. As soon as they asked Leonard Ellaby about Josh Taylor, he said, whoop, went back to the 135-pound division. Who's calling out Josh Taylor? I remember when Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez, there was a potential fight with Terrence Bud Crawford and Josh Taylor. So what you trying to say? So now that Teofimo Lopez beat Josh Taylor, so a Teofimo Lopez versus a Terrence Bud Crawford is not a legitimate fight when Josh Taylor, after Jose Ramirez, was a legitimate fight to move up to the 147-pound division and face Bud Crawford, and they came face to face? That wasn't a legitimate fight because it's Teofimo Lopez now, right? Because it's Teofimo Lopez. Man, stop, man. See, the boxing fan is becoming weird. You don't want Teo to fight Bud because you don't like Teo. If you don't like Teo, put it this way, for the people out there that doesn't like Teofimo Lopez, wouldn't you want him in the ring with Bud Crawford since you think that Bud Crawford's going to beat the crap out of him? DS2 in the building was good, man. Said Teo calls out the guy that nobody wants to fight and whoops them. Facts. When Vasily Lomachenko was calling out Mikey Garcia, right? And Vasily Lomachenko was out there calling people out. But Teo was calling out Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko, get the bell first. Who's this? Who's this guy? Get the bell first. See, I'm a different type of fan, but I'm a retro type of fan. If I'm gonna support a fighter, just like I support Bud Crawford. I support Bud Crawford in chasing Earl Spence. I support Bud Crawford for winning Keith Thurman. I support Bud Crawford for winning Manny Pacquiao. I support Canelo Alvarez for when it become for jumping divisions. You don't think that I was mad? Look, Demetrius Andre, one of my favorite fighters, right? I want Demetrius Andre to fight Canelo. I was the only one in this community a year before he fought David Benavidez. Go check the archives. As soon as I spoke to Jose Benavidez, Senior, I said, "What about a fight with Demetrius Andre?" Now, whether you like Demetrius Andre or not, I'm a fan of Demetrius Andre, and I want him to fight the best fight. Teofimo Lopez, I want him to fight the best fight. I'm not protecting him like a lot of Gervonta Tank Davis the fan base of Gervonta Tank Davis. No, he don't have to fight Teo. No, he don't have to fight Haney. Haney got knocked up by Ryan Garcia. No, he don't have to fight Shakur. No, he don't got to fight this. No, he make more money. No, they don't sell. No, if I'm a support a fighter, that means I respect the skills and talent of my favorites fighters that I support, and I believe that their skill set could be anybody I want to match them up with. But the fighters that I want to match them up with as their fans and supporter is greatness. See, I said Teo Bud. I put my fighter that I support in a disadvantaged situation. I put my fighter that I support like go get greatness. Nah, you crazy Punch. You always on Teofimo Lopez, but at least I'm saying that Teofimo Lopez should fight Bud Crawford, and I'm not saying that Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez should fight Chris Colbert. I'm not saying Teofimo Lopez should fight, he should fight, Borasso. I'm saying Teofimo Lopez go fight Bud Crawford. I'm a different type of fan. If I like Usyk, go to the heavyweight division. Fight Anthony Joshua, fight Tyson Fury, fight Deontay Wilder. If I like Deontay Wilder, fight Anthony Joshua, fight Tyson Fury. If I like Alexander Usyk, you know what I said? Man, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, I said a year and a half before Naoya Inoue to fight Stephen Fulton. I predicted that fight a long time ago. A year before Demetrius Andre fought David Benavidez, I talked about it. Months before Jermell Charlo fought Canelo Alvarez. Let me pull the receipts. That's what people don't understand about Punch Drunk Boxing. The fighter I support, I want them. And what did I say? I even said on the Boxing Voice. I said the Jermell Charlo is what humbled me to be like, hell no, Bud Crawford can't go up. Yo, but you was supporting Jermell Charlo to fight Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, because that was there to be great. And I believe, and I called the undisputed. Hold on. I called it undisputed versus undisputed. Hold on. Got you right here. Hold on. Oh, where is that? This one I called it out. Look at the video. Charlo versus Canelo. Undisputed versus undisputed. Jamel Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. Undisputed versus undisputed fight. Charlo deserves the opportunity. Look at the date. May 10th, 2023. Who was talking about Jamel Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez? May 10, 2023. This is right after Canelo Alvarez fight. Who called it out? So I've been consistent with fighters that I support to dare to be great. This is not out the norm. This is not me. I want Teofimo Lopez to fade Bud Crawford. Out the norm. I'm a different type of fan base. I'm not scared of wanting my favorite fighter to fight the best, or I believe is a tough fight, or I'm not afraid of putting my favorite fighter in a situation when he's the underdog and he needs to overcome. Because I always understood in the sport of boxing that you get the ultimate respect, not only when you max your expectations, but when you exceed the expectations. Like Manny Pacquiao becoming an 8th division world champion, 5-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. Just like Floyd Mayweather became a 5th division world champion, just like Oscar De La Hoya became a 6th division world champion, just like Hearn became a 7th division world champion, just like Roy Jones Jr. became a 4th division world champion, went to the heavyweight division. I'm not like y'all. I'm not a babysitter. I'm not daycare. I'm not daddy's daycare. I'm not Eddie Murphy. I'm not Eddie Murphy like y'all. I'm not Kevin Costner to Whitney Houston, protecting your favorite fighter. Teofimo Lopez, good looking now. Hey, Beso de super chari chari party. Teofimo Lopez will be the best and most accomplished fighter on CB4 Kendrick Crawford's resume, while Teo has 2 names on his resume more accomplished than anyone Crawford has ever faced. Facts. These are the facts. And anybody that want to come over here, you a hater, punch on boxing, man, stick to boxing. Forget about punch. Let's talk about Bud and Teo. Forget about your feelings with me. Why? Y'all getting mad? I'm pumping a fight. I'm a fight fan. I'm pumping fights. Teofimo Crawford is busy being MC Gusto. He's being MC Gusto right now. Let's fight in the street. No, let's fight in the ring. Let's make millions. And let's put my legacy up against yours. Let's go. You was the best 135. I was the best 135. You was the best 140. I'm the best 140. You was the best 147. I'm making my way up there. I'm only 27 years old. But I'm going through you. And what? Teofimo Lopez got a better win at 140 than Bud Crawford and got a better win at 135 than Bud Crawford. Facts. Those are the facts. F your feelings, bruh. F your feelings, man. It's either you don't like Teo and you want Teo to get his ass whooped. Period. He said, GXTV is Teo trash, then throw out the trash. Throw out the trash. Are you a fight fan or are you just going to be complaining like a bitter baby mama and family cut? No, Teo trash. I don't want to see the fight. Fuck Teo. F Teo. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like his daddy. I don't like the way he talk. I don't like he's racist. I don't like him. Just stop being a damn beta male and say, yo, Bud Crawford whoop his ass in the ring. Be a fight fan. Stop being like a damn. You got women. You got a beta emotions. Teo trash. Well, tell Bud Crawford to take the trash out. You just as I don't give a damn, bro. Then tell the Bud Crawford to beat the races out of him. Huh? Well, you ain't gonna do nothing about it anyway, right? The fuck up, monkey. Nigga, you gonna troll me, I'm gonna troll you right back. Dummies. Yeah. If he is, I want him to, beat the monkey slur out of him in the ring. That's what you're supposed to be saying, weirdo. Joe Flores with the $5 super chatty party que me dice pastor de boxeo. 100% speaking the truth. Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Joe Flores in the building. How's everything, Joe? How's everything, Joe? HLD in the building. What's good, man? HLD in the building.
Dímelo. Yo, man. Kendrick Crawford in his feelings. I've never seen him this much in his feelings, bro. Never. He's sounding like Gil Haney, trashing everybody's resume now, huh? Is that what he's doing on Twitter?
I said a while ago that he will become who he hates. He used to hate when the PBC fighters used to do that to him. He used to snub him, not give him an opportunity, talk about his resume like he ain't done nothing, pick apart his resume, and now he's doing the same thing.
It sounds
flustered because he's getting called out, and he's not used to somebody calling him out and wanting a fight.
He's not used to it. He's not used to hearing the facts. He's not used to hearing the facts. You thought you were the absolute best at what you did, but you're not. Teofimo eclipsed your resume at 135, 140, all by 25 years old. Versus two fighters better than anybody that Crawford's ever faced. And he hasn't faced not one killer in his prime. Name one killer in his prime that Bud Crawford has faced. I'll wait. Name that fighter in his prime. There ain't nobody under 32 either.
And you know what? I think your mic is breaking apart. Is it?
Oh, is it?
It's cracking. Loud, but it's cracking. Terrence Bud Crawford. As a matter of fact, even when he faced Earl the True Spence, when he pulled out of the negotiations to fight Earl Spence and fought David Avanesian, right? He would have been in a better position. Earl Spence would have been in better position and better fit to fight Terrence Bud Crawford at that time, but he was going after his money. See, there's this thing that Bud Crawford was the guy that was always getting ducked. Nah, man, he chose his minimums. He chose his minimums over greatness. His minimum was $4 million more than any other welterweight. Anybody else below the 147 pound division, he was getting the most minimum out of everybody in the sport of boxing and still complaining and still suing like he wasn't getting paid. He had every opportunity to fight, to go to PBC, just like when Manny Pacquiao left to PBC. He signed the extension. That's all fake that Bud Crawford was being ducked by the PBC. No, you had an opportunity to go to PBC a long time ago. You had an opportunity to go to PBC, but you didn't. You chose the $4 million minimums that the Top Rank was giving you. And then you were still bitching because during the pandemic, you still wanted to get paid the same amount of money that when everybody in the sport of boxing was taking pay cuts. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But but Crawford, just fight Teofimo Lopez. Look, it don't need this. Like a big fight doesn't need fighters to say you haven't done this. No, you haven't done this. You haven't done this. All you had to say is, yo, my man, you a two-time lineal champion. You got to respect that, because I remember when Bernie the Boxer, when he was on my channel a couple of years ago, he was pumping T.O. and saying lineal champion is everything. Lineal champion is the real champions. Oh, but now that Teofimo Lopez is calling out Bud Crawford, now lineal champions don't mean nothing. And please, man. Stop.
Man, Bernie the retard is doing his retard talk, bro. That's all he's doing. I saw him on the things on Nest the Fool's channel, bro, acting a fool over there, bro. That dude is just retarded. Hypocrisy at its finest.
He got all these guys talking retarded. Teofimo Lopez, yo, I'm telling you, the whole camp, yo, I was cool. I don't know how Bernie the Boxer is with me now, because I know that this Teofimo Lopez really got Yo, I've spoken to Coach Red outside of the MGM Grand for almost an hour, bro. And we was talking about all these young fighters. He was giving, if that was a recorded like interview, man, he was giving it up for Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, one of the young ones, is doing his thing. And he was talking about Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? He needs more work, blah, 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 but he's gonna be good. But Teofimo Lopez, the young one that's the only young one that's really certified himself. Bomac talking great about Teofimo Lopez, even when Teofimo Lopez faced. Bernie the boxer used to talk great about Teo, saying that he's the only one. But now that Teo is calling him out, now Bomac is saying he ain't shit, he trash. Now Butters, he's trash. Now Bernie, he's trash. Stop.
Come on, man. They know that Crawford looked old and slow in his last fight, where he got a gift by his turkey daddy. In my opinion,
yeah,
I feel he got a gift.
I had Majramov win about one round.
Well, I'm still waiting on somebody to explain to me what did Bud Crawford do in the first 5 rounds to win any of them versus the champion, because I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. So I don't know what fight anybody was watching, but they gave him a gift, and he looked old, slow, and eating right hands all night long.
He reminded me of Deontay Wilder falling for feints all over the place. As a matter of fact, Bud Crawford looked like the amateur in that fight. Majramov looked like the more experienced fighter in that fight.
He was more in control until the end, where I give it that Crawford picked it up in those last few rounds. Can't take that away that that's what he did.
Like a great fighter should. Like a great pound-for-pound fighter should.
Right. He adjusted and he started them picking it up and dug deep, and I get it. But that wasn't enough to win the fight, in my opinion.
Me either.
That's how I saw it.
Shout out to D6 in the building. Shout out to D-Wiz.
Yeah, but I mean, all this rah shit, bro. I think you said what Teal said, bro. Man, just lace it up, bro, and let's do this. I think you said it best in that, bro. Everybody, you talking all that shit, then smack the fucking slurs out of his mouth, bro. Whatever you don't like, beat the shit out of him. But there's one thing that's different between Teofimo and his fans. We not like the booty butt fans with excuses of not making a fight and what pay-per-view, what have you sold, and what have you. Oh, you're gonna get your ass down, bro. If he's gonna get his ass beat his ass. But we for the smoke. We want to see the fight. They know stuttering that. At what weight Teal said it himself? Hey, it's at 154. So what now? What is the excuse? What's the excuse? Now he's on Twitter acting like what they call that Tweeterson? We're gonna call him Crawford. Tweeter Crawford. You shit.
Buddy Twitterson.
There we go, man. Because what the fuck? When has he ever done this, bro? He's never done this. So when I put out that video that Eli Sekba had, but what I did is I adjusted the volume of it when Tia was on the close-up with him face to face, and he told him, "You just scared that the world's gonna see me beat you, bro." Yeah. That shit went like 300,000, whatever, and bro, he blocked me after that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's when you know that, and I said this. Shout out to, look, Coach Red, I'm not gonna go where we was going back and forth, right? But Coach Red, when I tweeted that a while ago, I said that Teofimo Lopez is winning the mental war. Oh, got mad. Yo, why you saying that? Blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, let's see the fight. Oh, he doesn't want to fight. What you mean he doesn't want the fight? Tell me who Teofimo Lopez has ever called down and not want the fight. Like, let's stop playing like, coach, stop saying shit that we know you. We had a conversation about Teo. You a Teo fan. Why you acting like he ain't that guy? Now he's calling out Bud. Why y'all acting? Come on, we all grown, bro. Y'all all grown. Y'all pushing 40s and 50s. Why y'all trying to act like y'all wasn't praising him?
Like MSNBC, man, gaslighting people.
Man,
crazy. Man,
it's weird. It's almost like being a boxing fan now is just, it feels weird. Like, in the club, like nobody dances no more, right? And it's like Now in boxing, nobody wants to see their favorite fighter get in there with the in the hard fights, the tough fights. Want them in a not in a disadvantage in terms of weight, whatever, but in a underdog, position. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see in a 50-50 fight. So the Teofimo Lopez fan base want all the smoke. Why? Because we used to Teofimo Lopez wanting all the smoke, because we support the nickname. We support what he's about. He's about the takeover. So we support him wanting to take over anywhere, any division that he want to be in. And now it's like, oh my God, we fans are like, no, this is the first time I'm here. A lot of fans be like, no, I don't want to see that fight now. I don't want to see now. No, he doesn't deserve it. He hasn't get paid enough. Everybody want to be H&R Block now. Everybody want to be a financial advisors.
But I'm starting to see people kind of like putting it out there. I don't mind seeing the fight. It's just the booty butt fans that are saying the shit. But for the most part, I'm seeing other people are like, yeah, I want to see that fight. I don't mind seeing that fight. I don't care if he beats his ass. You know what I mean? Even though they'll favor Crawford, and I don't take that away. I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody for, not to say that Crawford would be the favorite, right? But take the fight.
They know it. Like the Teofimo Lopez know it. His team knows it. They know they're gonna be the massive underdog, but that's what they thrive on. That's how they got their accomplishment. That's how they certify themselves in the sport of boxing, is by being the underdog. So at this point, being the underdog is a comfortability for them. So if we're gonna be, if we're gonna be honest, and see another thing, let's say Teofimo Lopez fan base, was I honest about the way that I felt about his performance versus Claggett, even though that he won every round, and even though that he landed 20 punches each and every round. Drew has more punches that he's ever in his career. What I said is unacceptable for the Bud Crawford fight. It's unacceptable. See, I even keep it real. Like,
I think his game plan was terrible. His game plan was, I don't know it was a game plan of, let me see if I can handle all the pressure that this guy's gonna give me, preparing himself for another fight, because that's what but even still, Teo outpunched and outlanded.
He won every round.
He outpunched and outlanded Crawford Madrimov combined in their fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Combined. He landed more punches alone than Crawford and Madrimov did in their fight combined. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, let's cut the crap. Let's make this shit happen.
And I believe I was overly critical on that fight, because
we all were. I didn't like the game plan. I think his game plan was he stayed inside all day and wanted to bang with the guy.
Because my mind was on, when I'm watching a fight, and this is the first time I actually did this, and probably that's why I was a little bit like, come on, because I'm thinking about the Bud fight. Come on, man, show these motherfuckers for real. Show them, man, knock this dude out. So you tell him, I'm waiting for the post-fight interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just watching the fight there and being there. I'm just rushing. Like, come on, take him out. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I was overly critical in that sense. But then, you know what I'm saying? Because matchups is what creates the momentum, right? When everybody saw Bud Crawford's fight with Madrimov, most of the people that thought that the Bud versus Canelo was a good fight, they saw that fight and be like, nah. Even the pros was like, nah. Even the people that used to be like, yeah, that's a great fight, I think that, but nah, after the Madrimov. So right after the fight with Bud and Steve Claggett, I'm like, damn, man, he didn't make the statement, right? But then with the Bud Crawford, so it's like it leveled it more.
It did.
Just like the Bud and Canelo separated it more. So Bud came down. What made it more of a what you think, Bud? Yeah, he's a bell holder at 154, but we all know Madrimov wasn't shit at 154.
You're a 10-win fighter. So imagine had Teo really, his game plan would have been different and would have boxed the shit out of fucking Claggett. Nice and clean. Didn't have to be, but I think Teo was trying to prove a point to himself that he could bang on the inside with this guy and take all he got. And because we never seen him fight like that before. Not like that.
And something else is when I'm saying I was overly critical, because I remember when I went to the camp, and what Teofimo Lopez was actually working on was body work. So, even though that the momentum of that fight, you know what I'm saying, because of course he was calling Bud Crawford out, I didn't take the time to appreciate everything that he was doing in that fight. You know what I'm saying? If I look back and be like, okay, he's getting prepared. I think he's getting prepared. That fight, if I look at it, is preparing him for that aggressive back foot, have power off the back foot and stuff like that.
Also, Norman Jr. type of style fight.
For Norman Jr. for a potential around that time. Remember, Pitbull Cruz had the belt, so he needed that pressure.
He needed to get into that.
For the Matias, for the Pitbull, for the Brian Norman Jr. So I analyzed it, thinking about those potential fight. Now I'm like, okay, that was a great 12 round in preparation for tune-up for those champions at the time.
That's how I see. That's how I saw it the next day. I'm looking at it, I'm like, hold on, this reminds me of that type of that he's preparing himself to. Yeah, right. Now I can handle this pressure. Because everybody want to talk shit about Claggett. The guy's a machine, bro. The guy don't stop, and you got to give him credit for what he got. Ain't nobody knocking him out like nothing. The dude can handle himself, man. So
if he was signed to a promotional company and stuff like that, probably those close fights that he lost, he would have got the nod.
Probably. Mm-hmm. But I understand that with the expectation for a Bud fight, it was not. You're gonna say, well, automatically say no. That's not what we want. We want to see what we saw like Nick Ball do today, right? Mm-hmm. Go at it, bang the shit out the guy, possibly stop him and shit, bro. But when you saw that Crawford fight with Magimov, you're like, oh shit, está viejito.
And I just look at it like, but I always felt Bud Crawford was a great fighter, but he just and is probably is unfortunate. He just didn't have those opponents that those other great fighters needed for them to certify the greatness. Like yes, Bud Crawford is great, but if take out that Earl, he only got that Earl Spence. And
that was a car crash test on me, man.
And that was just the Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying? And for him to be 37 years old and accomplish what he's accomplished, and then you be like, yo, but who he beat at 140? Yeah, he's undisputed at 140. You look at every undisputed, like, do you remember his run at 140? Like that shit was so much of a blur. Like I remember Canelo's, I remember Tio's, I remember Alexander Usyk, bro. We remember those, but Bud is like Danny Swift Garcia had a better 140 run than Bud Crawford.
That's what I'm saying.
Danny Swift Garcia was a better. He got Amir Khan when Amir Khan was in his prime. Had Luka Matisse when Luka Matisse was the boogeyman and was on his prime. Had Lamont Peterson. Had the veterans and Herrera. Had the Zab Judas and he had good veterans, good prime fighters at the time, and he was the underdog, and those name was highly more respected than the people that Bud Crawford fought at 140. You can even hear one day when his team argues, you know what that I know in their heart, outside of Earl Spence, their best win in their eyes is Ricky Burns. They always bring up Ricky Burns. Ricky Burns every time. Ricky Burns.
Who?
Yeah. Lomachenko and Josh Taylor.
Who? It's funny, man.
He's even when Derek James told him in his face in the lead up to the Earl Spence fight. Nah, that Teofimo Lopez the first guy. No, you not. Nigga, Stop playing around. You a boxer, bro. Just like Roy Jones Jr. explained it. In your heart, that's the way that you know. Every fighter know. Like all these fighters know what Teofimo Lopez accomplished. Everybody knows that. They try to, because they don't like him, they don't want to keep it real. But everybody know. Every time you hear somebody say, he should have been the one, but why he should have been the one? All right, then that's what it is. So shut up. So you already know he should be the one.
He should have been the one, but if
he is the one. I don't care. I'm not even.
He should have been the one, but Charles Taylor, Vicky is.
But all right then. So you know why he's not recognized, but he should recognize. You know who he was facing that night. You know what was up at stake. That's why he's a two-time lineal. Stop playing around.
So there's no excuses, man. Teo is willing to go up to 154.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling him out. He's disrespecting him. That's what he told Boots. Oh, you want to fight? Disrespect me, man. You really want it? All right, you're being disrespected, fool. He said that. Was it on the Gilly show, right? It was on the Gilly when Boots called in.
Yeah,
he got that.
And put it.
He's two-time lineal. What else do we need?
Put it this way: has people been talking about Boots and Bud lately? Have you heard?
That is quiet down.
So much, right? Why quiet? Why it got quiet down? When you think it quiet down? Let me see if you notice.
I'm gonna say just right after that last fight of Boots.
Down? You know when it quiet down? In my opinion, maybe you agree or disagree.
Let's see.
When Bud Crawford had his fight, and Boots and him saw each other, and Boots said nothing, did nothing, didn't approach him, didn't say nothing. And
he didn't do the tear on him.
Exactly. Everybody was like, "Oh, Boots ain't saying nothing." As soon as he saw Bud Crawford, what happened to all that energy? So
he didn't even do a Spence.
So his energy was contagious to the boxing fans. Everybody felt, I mean, if Boots ain't even talking for himself, when he had the opportunity to even talk to himself, to talk to Bud, then it looked like Boots really didn't want that. It looked at, but when
the appearance did give that.
Mm-hmm.
No, the appearance did give that vibe. Because I know there's a still picture, but if you see the video, it wasn't like he was scared. But Papa, you didn't say shit. You know what I mean? You'd be like, "Yo, let's make this happen, bro." Do a Spence. Spence was friendly about it, right? They were like when his Spence pulled up on Crawford, or I don't know who pulled up on that hallway video. But you know what? At least there was not even that, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. The thing is, he's so not used to being that guy that now he's being hunted. Once you were the top dog, it's like Thurman was hunting Floyd Mayweather when Floyd Mayweather retired, and then Thurman became the hunted, and Earl Spence is calling out Thurman, and Buddy, you coming into the 147-pound division, and while you was at 140, you calling out Thurman. When you was at 140, you was calling out Thurman, right? So as soon as you become the top dog, Canelo Alvarez is the hunted one. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo at 154, he's getting called out by Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? People are calling him out. Buddy, you at 147 is calling Jermell Charlo out. You knocking out Earl Spence, and you looking at Jermell Charlo.
So what's the problem now?
Exactly. So, bro, we understand when you want to seek your greatness and you want to challenge fighters, but you can't handle it when somebody want to seek their own greatness to fight you. You don't believe that you great enough that you could get called down. He's not used to being called down. That's what it is. He's not used to in that position, and probably he's too old in the sport of boxing. You know, old people don't change, but in the sport of boxing, old people don't change. He's looking at it like as a disrespect. Nah, when Teofimo Lopez called you out last year, he called you out respectfully. Respectfully, you did not acknowledge him. A year later, he's barking. He's going to keep on barking, and just like his father said here a couple of days ago, we're not going to stop.
Make us stop.
That's it.
Beat my son's ass and make me retired, man.
Yo, and look at the way that his pops is saying it. Beat my son's ass. I want you to. I want to see the guy that can actually do it. Like hate him or love them. I don't. Yo, to be honest, in the combat sport, I don't know. Out of the certain things that Teofimo Lopez may say that could get people rubbed the wrong way. A lot of fighters have done it. People hated Muhammad Ali. People hated Floyd Mayweather. Yes, sometimes your mouth could get people. People hated Adrian Broner. Yes, there's certain things that Teofimo Lopez could say that could get people mad. Cool, it's a sport of boxing, but as a competitor, and as a fight fan, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Or you're not a fight fan. Who doesn't respect Tio calling out Bud? Who calling out Bud?
Ain't nobody calling him out. Ain't nobody lining up. Who's lining up? I thought it was supposed to be Boots. We're done with Boots. Boots is out of the equation. So who's calling out? Who's calling out Bud?
Mm-hmm.
Who's calling him out? I mean, I think Tim Zoo is ready for that smoke. I'm not saying.
But Fedora just called her because now he want the belt that Bud Crawford got. But it's not like it's an opportunity for him to unify, in which that's a good fight as well. Of course, I support a Fundora versus Bud Crawford. I'm just saying the guy that's barking is Tio. And I said this a year and a half ago. Everybody thought I was crazy when I was putting that. When I was talking for how long I've been talking about this fight, yo, HLD.
Well, it's been a minute. I think it was. Look, man, I know for a fact it was right after that Taylor fight. We were already talking about it. I think even before that, we were like on the whispers of like, yeah, man. Then we go up to 147. So, and here we are. But guess what? Nobody's talking about no other fight more than this one right now, at least on that on Twitter. It's on the tip of everybody's tongue.
This is overshadowing the light heavyweight undisputed. This is more.
Maybe hey, and if it happens, it's all credit to Tio because Tio's the one who's doing this shit. You know what I mean?
Christian Padilla with a $2 super chat. Is Bud's best chance to get Canelo is to beat Tio. Hey, even Canelo Alvarez gave you an ultimatum, my brother. And if this is easy work, then get your easy money. You did it with Dave Avanesian. You pulled out of the Earl Spence fight to fight a Dave Avanesian. You almost killed the biggest asked fight in the sport of boxing for you to get your money. For you to get extra money, bro. You almost killed that fight. Bud, and that's what I know. Bud never cared about all that great shit. Like
he ain't about legacy, bro.
No, he not. He
just knew he could be. He knew he could beat this. I'm sorry I had to say, but Spence was washed.
Yo, even if Earl Spence was a game, I still had Bud beating him. I never thought that Earl Spence was gonna beat Bud anyway.
But not to beat him the way he did. You think?
Maybe not that way. No,
not the way. That's what I'm saying. He beat him up.
But I expected him to get schooled, but not beat down. No, I didn't expect it like that. I didn't expect a one-sided beat down. I know. Because if we're gonna say it's a 50-50 fight, we expect the ultimate chess match. I expected Earl Spence and Bud Crawford to be something like a Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez, the first fight, second fight, very close and stuff like that.
Right.
Competitive.
I mean, look, Porter and Crawford was competitive until it wasn't.
Yeah, that was a competitive fight as well.
That was a competitive fight until it wasn't. And I think I had Porter winning that fight before the wheels fell off.
I think I had it a draw.
About a draw. It was a close fight.
But Bud Crawford was coming along and stuff like that. And I think it was more of a mental thing with Sean Porter than a physical thing, in my opinion. Or
you're right. But what I saw from Crawford in his last fight, I'm sorry, he ain't gonna get any better. He ain't gonna get faster. He ain't gonna get stronger. So the only thing that I see that Crawford has is he has the wisdom, and his timing is impeccable. He's got great timing when he puts his combinations together.
Shadow goes in the building. What's good, my brother? Shadow goes. I keep saying it's so easy. Then the means is an easy bag. Get the bag, bud. If you're in it, you're still fighting, bud, because of the money. We all know that. You calling out Canelo Alvarez for the money. If Turkey Al-Ashiki got the bag, tell him to give you the bag to fight Teofimo Lopez. Like, let's go, man. I don't understand. This is like, if it's a cakewalk, get that cake.
Hey, Our fights are won and lost or draw in the ring. All this fantasy bullshit, we don't know until the fight night happens. So we'll see if Turkey's paying attention, man.
Wow, like anything else, the product gets watered down, man. Boxing is watered down. This ain't basketball, my brother. Bang bang. This ain't boxing. I mean basketball. There's a game tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about that game, and then there's another game. We're gonna be talking about the same shit almost all the time. So are you?
No, Crawford. I'm looking up because he's got me blessed. I gotta go on the internet just to, see that on public what he's saying and shit. And now he's saying that he's just playing around because he's bored. Look at this soft ass shit, bro.
What he said?
Crawford is on some soft ass baby shit, bro.
He's listening.
Fuck out of here, bro.
He's listening to us right now.
Probably, man. Y'all some baby soft ass shit, Kendrick.
Live right now, but hop on the live, bud. You listening to the live right now. That's why you tweeting. Because ain't nobody live, ain't nobody talking about this. It's not like Teofimo Lopez tweeted at you. So you getting this type of energy.
He's getting that energy because he's watching what everybody is saying.
Come on, bud. Just hop on the live, bud. Hop on the live. Let's talk about this respectfully. Come on, let's get this team.
He goes. Don't run to make up and excuses for him either, man. Call your daddy Turkey that you want this fight.
Exactly.
Tell your daddy Turkey that you want this fight, bud. Stop that baby soft shit, bro. You're supposed to be the ultimate competitor of this era. And you're looking like some soft-ass baby shit right now.
Danny Cruz said, I mean, to be honest with y'all, Tio and Crawford are already 2 future Hall of Famers, fact, who are active right now, facts. Let's make the fight happen at Crawford. That's it. That's all that we, in the end of the day, we could only talk about fights and pump fights because we're fight fans. I see an opportunity right here for Terrence Bud Crawford and Teofimo Lopez could fight. If they say, well, Bud Crawford is going to be fighting Sebastian Fundora, I respect that as well. If they say Terrence Bud Crawford is going to be fighting Virgil Ortiz, I'm going to be happy as well. You know what I'm saying? If Terrence Bud Crawford is going to be moving up to the 160-pound division and be like, yo, he's going to be fighting Jamal Charlo, I'm going to be rocking with that fight. But if you got nothing right now, and then this man calling you out, fight Tio. The same thing. If Teofimo Lopez fights Brian Norman Jr., I'll be happy with that. If Teofimo Lopez fight Boots, I'll be happy with that. If Teofimo Lopez fights Ryan Garcia, not Javante David, because he's going to be fighting. Ryan Garcia is going to be in April. If he fights, the next fight is Haney. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Rayo, I'll be okay. But none of these guys got an opponent right now.
He just Crawford want another payday by the end of the year and do that what he did with David Avanesian and shit. Yo, Bud, man, we still got time by the end of the
year. and then Bud Crawford as a future Hall of Famer. Yo, your resume is gonna look way. If you beat Tio, your resume gonna take it's gonna be enhanced, way enhanced where it is right now. So you fought. They're gonna be like you beat a 2-time lineal champion, just like Mayweather brags about former champions that he beat. You gonna have if you beat Tio, you gonna have that as well. A former champion a current former champion in his prime. Not a guy that's not on his prime, not a guy that's coming off a loss, coming off wins, consecutive wins, 4 wins in a row, right? Teofimo Lopez, Pedro Compa, Martin, Taylor, Ortiz. No, 5 wins in a row.
5.
So he's a massive win streak, lineal champion, king at 140, the best resume of this young generation. Come on, man. Like, this is...
Crawford's own words are coming to haunt him because he went on Porter podcast and what he say? Canelo don't want to take my fight because he knows I'm a threat to his legacy. Well, guess what Tio is to your ass? Tio is an ultimate threat to your... Because if Crawford loses to Tio, pa fuera! Who's the king of this entire era?
And that's what it is. He's so used to being the guy that's hunting, then now somebody's hunting him down. He don't respect it. But you should respect it. This is the time. See, this is again, I'm gonna say it again. He just never been in the position. See, Floyd Mayweather understood it. Oscar De La Hoya understood it. Canelo Alvarez understands it. You know what I'm saying? You the guy that everybody gonna want to fight. That's it. But you're not even getting called out like that. This is free money for you. This is when a fighter. This is what it is in the sport of boxing. Everybody's a private contractor, right? When a fighter wants to fight you, that's like a new contract. That's a new business. That's a new opportunity. And in the sport of boxing, you're just as good. Look, your value is just as good as you negotiate, right? What's the saying? You just as good, or you just as
you're worth as much as you negotiate.
Yeah, you're worth as much as you negotiate. But in the sport of boxing, you're just as good also as your opportunities. Some fighters are great or good. They never have the opportunity to exercise their greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have this is an opportunity for Teo. There's an opportunity for yourself as well. This is not a fight or a win that you're going to get discredited. So you don't have to discredit Teofimo Lopez. Because if you discredit like the way that he's doing it right now, then you know what I'm saying. Then if you do fight and you beat him, then you're gonna have to eat all those words that you said about Teofimo Lopez. This is whack now. How people just devalue themselves just to. That's not the way to pump a fight. Yo, I don't like Teofimo Lopez. I hate Teofimo Lopez. He disrespect me. Blah blah blah. But I want to be. But he did this and he did that.
This motherfucker said that that Teo's only got 3. This guy Derek said that Teo's only got 3 names worth mentioning. How many names does Crawford have worth mentioning on his resume other than a car crash test dummy?
And that's what I'm saying. Because when you go after somebody, this is what it is. When you go after somebody's resume, then they're gonna look at your resume. And but I've been saying for a while. This was some people. That's why some other people be like, "Yo, you punch, you hating." But and I always say it, Bud Crawford up to this point has a 3rd-tier Hall of Fame resume. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but his resume doesn't pop out in comparison to the people that they want to compare him to, like Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya. Yo, your resume sucks compared to them. You know what I'm saying? But you can still add to your resume. At this age that Bud Crawford is at right now, Floyd Mayweather enhanced his resume and his legacy, right? He already had a cemented legacy before he signed that Showtime deal. At the age of 36 years old, he would have retired. He would have been first ballot Hall of Fame already. You could still have a Jamel Charlo that's undisputed, a Fundera that's a unified champion, a Teofimo Lopez that's a unified 2-time lineal champion. You could move up to the 160-pound division. Hey, you could fight Lara and become a middleweight champion, become a 5-division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still could enhance your legacy. You're just so stuck on this damn Earl Spence win. You think you're the second coming of Jesus Christ. Now you still got more work to do in terms of Hall of Fame. You're not really competing. You're competing to keep enhancing your legacy. It's just like LeBron James. Ain't nobody comparing LeBron James to today's basketball players. And man, he's way beyond that. We're saying, yo, how much is he gonna pass Karl Malone? Is he gonna pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Is he gonna have more rings than Michael Jordan? They're not talking about the players. That's say you went to another level. Then now you're being compared with greatness. So right now on Bud Crawford, you're being compared to greatness now. It's not about these guys now. Everybody you came up with is retired. Porter retires. Dennis Garcia probably retired. Keith Thurman is out of there. Leo Santa Cruz is out of there. Michael Garcia out of there. Everybody you came out in the amateurs, they all done. Deontay Wilder, he's going to be done. You're the only one in that class that's still an elite level. So now it's just about enhancing your legacy. And you got to do it with a guy like Teofimo Lopez, Jamel Charlo, and the name that I just named before that.
Crawford's crying. He's listening, bro. He's listening to somehow he's looking at the tweets, man, because I'm blocked, but that motherfucker watching because that's all I've been saying. Teos has eclipsed Crawford's resume at 135, at 140, all by the age of 25 years old. 2-time lineal, all by the time he was 25 years old. How old was Crawford? How old was Crawford? Hell,
Yeah,
what would a 23-year-old Crawford done with a 23-year-old Teo?
and that's why
What was Crawford at?
And that's what I was saying the other day, that people got to put their mind, like when I'm like, yo, when if Roberto Duran was calling out Sugar Ray Leonard while he was in lightweight division, you're not gonna respect that fight. Leonard was for Hagler, never been in the middleweight division after 3 years layoff, 3 years retirement. Y'all don't respect that fight. Y'all respect that fight. It's the same. So put that same type of assessment and knowledge that if we was in 1981 right now and Teofimo Lopez was calling on Bud Crawford, these fans will respect it. He said, Teofimo Lopez, if you can't beat Mashromov in your next fight, I'll fight you, deal. Oh, look at this. This guy's trash, bro. Bud is whack, bro.
He said that?
Yeah, he said his last tweet is, Teofimo Lopez, if you can't beat Mashromov in your next fight, I'll fight you, deal. Let's see how serious you want to fight me. This guy's trash, bro. That's trash. You ain't no damn Floyd, bro. You're not Canelo. You ain't no damn Floyd.
Where did he put that at, bro?
No, his last tweet.
Don't pocket watch me and start with Beg and Canelo fight. Yo, I don't have it. Was it a reply on Teal's thing, maybe? Oh, okay, it was on his reply. I see that. 50. Okay. See, if you fight and beat Israel Madrimov next, I'll whoop your ass next. But now let's see how much you want to fight, bro. You see what I mean? Travas, bro. Why don't you want to take this guy straight up? Why don't you want to take this guy straight up? He's the champion. Teal's the champion right now. Did you have to fight somebody to fight Madrimov?
He said, I see that one when he said, I'm just bored right now, so I'm having fun with y'all.
Bro, you're full of shit, bro.
So you telling me, with all due respect, you telling me you got like, what, 7, 8 kids, you got a wife, you got a bunch of people, and you bored?
Nah, bro, you're in your feelings. You're in your feelings, bro.
You're supposed to be busy. Bored of what? Damn, bro. Come on, man. You got a lot in your hands, bro, to be bored.
We in wrestling season. I know for a fact we busy. You know, so I know you got it. You know, he's full of shit. Hey, who did David Kardashian have to fight Crawford?
What happened? What happened, bud? You want him to fight Mashromov because Mashromov whooped you? That's what it is.
That's what it is, bro.
So he wants. So he put it twice. Said Teofimo Lopez, you fight and beat Mashromov next. I'll whoop your ass next. Bet. Now let's see how much you want to fight. Man, how about you give Mashromov a rematch then? If you so full of Mashromov now.
This guy, bro.
He's scared of Teo, bro.
Bro, he's ducking. That's all smoke and mirrors, bro.
I'm not saying he's scared of Teo like a man. He's just reluctant to. He don't want to
because he knows it's a threat.
He don't want to look.
I'm not saying he's scared of like the but when it comes to like, man, I got a lot to lose. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do. You lose to Teo. It's that. You see? Now he understands Canelo, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
But we know Canelo's gonna break your neck. The only thing you're getting a massive retirement payday.
But at least Canelo Alvarez is giving him a legacy. Hey, fight Teofimo Lopez. He's accomplished. What the fuck is Mashromov accomplished? All Mashromov has done is give you work. So you want him to fight Mashromov because he beat you, bud?
Look at everybody's eating his ass up in the comments already, bro. You want him to fight a dude? You want him to fight a dude you went to decision with?
I'm glad I respect Bud, but I'm not like this fan of Bud. I'm glad I always knew there was shit about Bud that, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like the way he moves, bro. He's very calculative in everything he's moved. He's a manufactured legacy fighter, bro. I'm gonna call it like that.
I mean, he was a product of getting the benefit of the doubt because so much hate was on PBC. You know what I'm saying? So he got the benefit of the doubt off that. You know what I'm saying? But I was peeping it a while ago. I'm like, yo, when when you signed the extension, you really didn't want these PBC fighters. You acted like it, and you let the people, you know what I'm saying, you let the narrative spin, and you kept your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even wanted that. You didn't want that fight. You didn't want the fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to fight. Just like when he did to Keith and Tom Thurman, he says, remember, he said Keith Thurman, he tweeted that time, he said, stop bluffing. What did Keith Thurman did? The next day, his representative sent a contract. Soon as he said, Keith Thurman, you bluffing, Keith Thurman sent a contract. Two contract. And Bob Adams said it on Boxing Conversation. Keith Thurman, his representative, sent a contract. They were trying to give Keith Thurman $1 million. And he picked to fight Kell Brook after Keith Thurman sent a contract. And Bud Crawford never said anything about Keith Thurman after that. Because you know that shit got real when he sends your ass a contract.
Man, I hope Turkey's watching this shit. Because it won't even matter up to Bud. If Turkey says, you know, I like this fight. Let's make it happen. Bud ain't got no choice.
Bad officer Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall was robbed against. Man, he wasn't robbed, man. At least he beat him in the second fight. He wasn't robbed. Yeah, I just trying to find any which way to take anything away from Teo, right? So now Teo didn't beat Josh Taylor, the champion. Man, stop.
Yo, he's talking like Bill Haney, bro. He's talking exactly like Bill Haney be doing, bro. Discrediting.
Usyk don't deserve to be an undisputed because he lost to Danny Dubois. All this because he's calling out Bud. All this hate, he calling out Bud. And this is the fight fans. This is the fight fans. All this hate because everybody could dare to be great. Yo, it's funny. Everybody, and this is why if I got to be one of the few to support Teofimo Lopez, I'll be one of the few because I see the hate. I see the inconsistency. So now everybody gets props for daring to be great.
He blocked me for a damn reason because I would be smoking him on Twitter right now.
Everybody get their praise. Everybody get their props. Teofimo Lopez does it. No, people want to shut him down. In the era where he's being the guy that's the spearhead in daring to be great and fighting those 50-50 fights. Now belts don't matter. When Teo's in position, belts don't matter. The only reason they say that belts don't matter is because a fan base that is a large like a Gervonta Tan Davis, they got no straps. And the Ryan Garcia fan base got no straps. So their fan base control the narrative. So it's an era that belts don't matter because most of the fan base, the large fan base, supports fighters that don't have straps. So yeah, belts don't matter because Tank and Ryan is the most popular fighters and they the one to get the most monies on pay-per-view. Teo has it. People want to be like, oh, Teofimo Lopez still fights in an auditorium. What the fuck does he got? I don't give a damn if he's fighting. I don't give a damn if he's fighting in an auditorium or your living room. Because in the end of the day, when it was the pandemic, nobody gave a damn about bragging rights about, yo, he put these butts in the seats. In the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez got his arguably best win during the pandemic when nobody was there. So who gives a fuck? I don't give a damn about seats. I'm a fight fan.
Well, no, they want to be fanagers, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is all excuses.
Exactly.
I got people talking shit on the Twitter. All excuses. You're talking about everything else but except about let's make the fucking fight, bro. Beat his ass.
So the same fans will be like, if we got the opportunity to see Gervonta Tan Davis and Teofimo Lopez, and there's another pandemic, are the boxing fans going to be like, no, I don't want to see this fight. I want to see the fight when we open up and they're fighting in the arena, so then we could see it. Man, please, man. Stop, man. We didn't give a damn. We were so thirsty to see a fight. We so thirsty to see fights during the pandemic. Now we want to argue about putting butts in the seats. We don't
fanagers, bro. That's some gay ass shit, bro. It's fanagers.
Josh Taylor became undisputed versus Jose Ramirez during the pandemic. Who cares? Cares putting butts in the seats. I don't give a damn about that. I'm not your damn financial advisor, one accountant. I don't give a damn. I'm not Ticketmaster. I don't care about that.
I'm gonna remember what Bomax said, man, and he said, Why take a tough fight when we could take an easier fight to make money? That's the train that they're on. That's the choo-choo train that they're on. They're gonna take the easiest fight for the most amount of money to keep the choo-choo train going. They're not gonna try to want to fight the absolute best. Nope, that ain't happening. I don't think Crawford's gonna go for no undisputed at 154.
If you want to throw somebody in the way, throw somebody in a way that's accomplished. You know what I'm saying? If Terrence Book, if he says, but fight Jamel Charlo first, all right, man, he could beat Jamel Charlo and still be and it was still, but Mashimov, you just validated with that. You're validating that Mashimov beat you. That's what you're validating to me. So I don't get that. So if the people, let's say, like being surprised, being Supreme says Tio versus Mashimov, so all y'all people, y'all just validating that Mashimov did beat Bud Crawford.
He did on my books.
Mashimov beat Bud Crawford. That's why he's mentioning Mashimov, because Mashimov's still in his mind. Now
he knows he looked like shit, bro.
He want Tio to do his dirty work because he couldn't do it. Mashimov whooped you, falling for feints like you were amateur, falling for feints. Only reason why you won the fight is because yes, Turkey got you that victory. Because
Turkey Daddy Alex did it.
Was hoping for Canelo and Bud. Mashimov schooled your ass, bro. So now you want Mashimov Tio. All right, let Tio do the dirty work again, like he did at 135. He'll do it. Sucker ass shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, and that's the difference. That's the difference. You know what I mean? When if you're that dude, like for example, if any of these three champions at 140 drops a contract to Tio, we want to fight. We want to unify. I don't see them, but nobody's doing that. Nobody's calling out the number one guy at 140. Nobody called Tio at 135.
Just retire, bud. Do us a favor. You're not gonna fight nobody. Just retire. Just retire. How about that? Now you becoming this. You becoming a diva. Just retire. I don't want to be a fan of this guy. But get the fuck out of here. Go retire. That's it.
I find it hard to respect him, man. I'm not saying he's not a great fighter, but I don't like the way he moves, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he moves. I don't like.
We don't need that. We don't need these fighters like that anymore in the sport of boxing.
No, when he pulled out of the negotiations with Spence and to fight, bro, that was like, what? I was tired of how long it's gonna take for this guy to want to make the fight, acting like a diva about it. And then he pulls out, and then finally they get back to it. No, I'm done, bro. You don't want to make fights, bro. You're acting like Tank Davis does with negotiations, bro. Everybody want to say that, I know that Team Leoma just played the game. Oh, yeah, we just went, no, bro. He got tired of over 4 months of negotiations. Said, man, take a hike. I'm done. I don't need you. You need me. And Leoma just peeled out. So here's Tio trying to catch him. He don't want to play? Retired, bro.
Yeah, just retire. Go follow what Earl Spence and Danny Silva Garcia. Go visit Keith Thurman in Florida. Get out of here. Just retire. I don't need these beta males. These beta males in boxing is already getting me fed up. They water down boxing. Like most of these fighters be like, no, I don't want to fight, or no, you got to do this, or you could do you if you want to. Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man.
This is funny as fuck, Punch. This is funny as fuck. And the booty and the thing is, the booty butt fans are as bad, man, because all they come up with all these excuses and nothing to say. Yeah, we want to see the fight. I think my guy's gonna beat the shit out of Tio, man. And he said a lot of some zesty shit that we don't like, man. We want Bud to smoke him. Good. But no, it's all these excuses, not to make the fight. Tio's a trash fighter. He hasn't fought nobody. Blah, blah, blah. Acting like Bernie the retard, man. Acting like Bernie the retard.
If I was a fighter, if I'm a fan that I don't like, it's hard for me not to like fighters. I might not be a fan of a particular fighters and stuff like that, but me to hate a fighter or something like that. But if I hated a fighter, I want that fighter to get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you don't like a fighter, you want to see you want to see him get whooped. So if you don't like Teofimo Lopez, you'd be like, yeah, but Crawford can whoop Teo. Then
and enjoy it, right? You should be wanting to enjoy seeing that happen.
If you hate, let me ask you a question in the chat. If you hate Teofimo Lopez, wouldn't you want to see Bud Crawford beat the crap out of Teofimo Lopez? If you don't like Teofimo Lopez, don't respect him, don't think he's a good fighter, blah, blah, wouldn't you want this opportunity right now where boxing is really not in it's too many showcases and it's really kind of boring. It didn't exceed the expectations of 2023. But if you got an opportunity for Bud Crawford to whoop Teofimo Lopez, the guy that you don't like, don't you want to see that? Don't you want to see him shut his daddy up, shut T.O., beat him up, make him look like Hearns in the Martin Lawrence fight, in the Martin Lawrence episode? Huh?
When Ryan beat the shit out of Haney, bro, I was enjoying that whooping, bro. I was enjoying that ass whooping, bro.
If you wasn't a Haney fan, you enjoy that ass whooping with
I was on my feet. Bro, and that first thing he said, like, yo, bro, it was wild, bro. It was, you want to see that ass whooping.
What about people that hated Deontay Wilder and Deontay Wilder wanted the Tyson Fury again? Do you think that people was happy when Tyson Fury really knocked out Deontay Wilder for good? He wanted to go out in this shield. Here you go. Huh? And everybody ran to YouTube and went to those boxing channels that hated on that love Deontay Wilder. Wasn't it fun? Isn't it fun? If you could come to Punch Drunk Boxing and be like, yo, Tio ain't shit, PC on there, wouldn't it be fun for Bud Crawford to beat Teofimo Lopez? And then you got to come after the fight and Punch Drunk Boxing and tell me all this shit? You really want to tell me now? Let's see the fight. At least I'm not scared for the fighter I support, Teofimo Lopez, to get inside the ring with Bud Crawford. Y'all scared that he's going to perform to the level of his competition, and he's going to expose Bud Crawford, and you're going to think less of Bud Crawford after the fight. And it's going to be worse than how you think about Mashimov. When you see Mashimov, just a little taste. Mashimov just humbled y'all a little bit. But y'all know Teofimo Lopez is going to do and humble y'all like he did 2 times before. And the third time is the charm. That's what it is. They don't want... See, I understand certain things. Sometimes people don't want a particular fighter to get the fight because they know they're good enough, but they don't want Teo to be the guy. See, he has the potential to really take over, but they don't want him to be the guy. You understand what I'm trying to say? I don't want because giving him the opportunity is giving him the opportunity to be the guy.
They don't want that. They don't want that.
Exactly. So you fight Mashimov. Teofimo Lopez, if he goes and beat Mashimov, is he the guy? No, you would still say Bud. Bud beat Mashimov. That's what you would say. Nah, fight Teo. Fight Teo. And prove that Teo doesn't fight to the level of his competition. Prove to me that he doesn't fight to the level of his competition. Galaxy Studio in the building with a $2 super chat. I'm a texting that to come through, but would never. Tell him that's to come through, man. Tell him that's to come through. Teo wasn't scared. Good looking out with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Sucker, Teo wasn't scared of Josh. He for sure ain't scared of Bud. Man, you know Teo ain't scared at all. They were face to face. And take that fucking finger on my damn face. Slap that shit. And what did Bud do? Walked away. He wasn't getting held back. It was Teo getting held back.
Street fight. This man now, bro. In the ring, you just scared the world gonna see me beat you. You scared. Verbatim. Teofimo Lopez.
He don't got enough on that resume that's gonna outweigh what Teo beating him, and then people gonna look at his resume. Oh, you never fought nobody in their prime. You never. He knows that's what it is. He knows. Bud knows. His team knows. They know who Teo is. They wish that another young fighter that they do train and do support got what Teo got.
There's like maybe only 5 fighters in all of boxing who like I could respect big time. That they're gonna face the challenges. It's Usyk, Inoue, Bam. Obviously Teo. I'm gonna say Shakur. Shakur wants to smoke. Nobody wants to give it to him at 135.
Yeah, Shakur want to smoke.
But Shakur's. I mean, we're not talking about the excitement of his fights. I'm just saying he's willing to get in the ring with the best if the opportunity arises.
But that's the only thing that gives fans the benefit of the doubt, not giving him the benefit of the doubt is his performance doesn't live up to.
And that's a different topic. But if Tank sends him a contract, you think he's going to reject it? If Zepeda sends him a contract, you think he's going to reject it? No, he's not. So I know that about. So like I said, there's in Canelo, there's like maybe 5-6 guys in all of boxing who will not, be scared away from wanting to fight the very best, and who actually looks forward to fighting the best. And everybody else is on skates, man. Everybody else is. I get it. You want to make a payday, and you want to make this as long as life. Not everybody's built for legacy. That's a fact. Not every fighter, not every champion is built for legacy.
Shout out to Raps on Boxing Knowledge. Is my fault. Who else? Let me see if he retweeted anything else. Let's see. Let me see if he's bored. Oh, ever since I said stop being that you shouldn't be bored. He hasn't said anything else. That was weak.
He tweeted. He tweeted, "Okay, everyone, I'm done entertaining y'all for tonight. Good night."
Yeah. I told him you shouldn't be bored. he watching. He watching.
He knows what's up.
They know. They watch.
I say it again. Teo has 2 names on his resume, more accomplished than any fighters that Crawford has ever fought. 2 names. Crawford ain't got not one killer in his prime on his resume. So Crawford, you listening? Pay attention to that.
So let me read the poll. The poll: how interested you are in this fight, Bud versus Teo? 70% says very interested. 8% says I wasn't at first, but it's growing on me. 5% says yes, only because I want Bud to beat him. 70% says not interested at all. So 70% is very interested in this fight. Good looking out for the people in the poll. Yeah, I'm very interested. I've been interested in this fight, but now, especially now that they really, really going back and forth. Because let me tell you like this, HLD. I don't know, but behind the scenes, they've been going back and forth for maybe like 4 years now. Like this ain't the first.
Bud and Teo.
Yeah, this ain't the first time they're coming face to face.
It's probably been more like 5 years, no?
They probably.
When was the Kell Brook fight?
Kell Brook during the pandemic.
Was it 2019 or 2020?
I think maybe it was 2019 or 2020. 4 years ago. They've been going back and forth for 5 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you see, the last clip that y'all saw, that's not the first. That's not the first time. It's not the first time. That's just the first time that some people caught it on camera.
So there we go. So there's a lot of bad blood.
So that's what I was when people be like, oh, he was crouching. This has become a little bit personal for both at this point. But for Teo wanting to fight is more like, bro, like I want to fight you, but let's do it in the ring. Let's do it in the ring.
Yeah, that's some soft ass shit talking about street fight, bro. You 2 millionaires talking about what the hell is Buck talking about? What the hell is Buck talking about in the street?
In the end of the day, Bud Crawford got to really like, yo, why is he calling me out? First, think about Bud, just think about it. Why is Teofimo Lopez calling you out? He was calling you out for a fight in the ring. He's calling you out to put your legacy up, putting your legacy up. I'm putting my legacy up. It's fight in the ring. That's it. You on, you're disrespecting. Nigga, you disrespect because you're not acknowledging. He's calling you out to fight in the ring. That's it. That's the the reason why you're getting called out is to fight you in the ring. Nothing else. I don't think Teofimo Lopez despise him. I don't think Teofimo Lopez wish him anything bad. No, he just want to fight, but he wants to really. Teofimo Lopez used to always say, "I'm not trying to have this long career." You know, that's why his career has been moved the way is moved. Like, nah, I want to fight this. I want to fight this. He's not trying to fight just to make a long career and retire at the age of 38 and 37.
No, I don't see Tio wanting to do that.
Steve-O with the $5 super chat. Look at now, Steve-O. We need to call out Bud for taking this outside the ring. Imagine Canelo threatening to smack someone because they want to fight with him. So corny. Fact. Imagine Canelo Alvarez says, I don't want to fight David Benavidez. I want to fight him in the street. Everybody be like, you just mad. David Benavidez got you.
That's
mad.
some ducky talk.
Fight him in the ring where your legacy is going to take a hit if you lose. Yeah. Where you gonna risk? You're not risking anything in the outside. Ain't nothing happy going to outside. And that's the corniest shit. Especially two guys, right? Especially guys like Bud Crawford. Everybody know who Bud Crawford, especially in the combat world. Everybody know who's Teofimo Lopez. If I tell you we in the HLD, we in the third, fourth, fifth row of a combat main event, I'd be like, yo, HLD, meet me outside. How long is gonna take me to go outside, bro? like Bud, like I like how these people like to spin it. Like, bro, they should have took it outside. Why you? There is more cops outside in a boxing event or in a combat event than inside. If anybody been in a T-Mobile Arena or anything like that, the whole block is circled with squad. Nothing will happen outside. Outside, like this is like meet me at 3:00 in the yard.
Yeah. After school, man. Meet me after school.
Behind the handball court and shit like that. Let's do 5. Fuck out of here, man. Like that shit ain't gonna happen outside. Might as well. If you wanted to, let's be real, man. We all men out here. If you wanted to smack somebody, if you wanted to hurt some, you wanted to fight somebody, you would have done it right then and there. Ain't no such thing. Let's go outside.
Nah, man. What did Crawford do after Teal told him, yo, man, you scared? He walked away, and then he tried to put Teal. Well, that was some sucker shit.
Yeah, people don't like to say that. Yeah, you walked away. It wasn't.
And then you tried to then put your fingers in his face. Like, bro.
You saw the interview with Bernie the Box where he's like, and then his people's help. He ain't had no peoples there, nigga. Not his. They was holding him back, not you back. If you were if Bud Crawford was the aggressor, common sense is the aggressor is being held back. When Mike Tyson is trying to fight everybody to get Holyfield after he bit his ear, they trying to hold him back. Calm down, Mike. Calm down, Mike. They saying calm down, Tio. You moved. You just walked away. He said his peoples. Yo, Bud, you know more than anybody in boxing, and everybody in boxing that knows Tio and knows Bud. You see what Bud says? He goes, I'll be Dolo because I don't have no problems with anybody. Bud, you know for damn sure. Teofimo Lopez rolls Dolo. Teofimo Lopez rolls Dolo. If he's not with his dad, he's rolling Dolo. Teofimo has no security. Teofimo doesn't have an entourage. Teofimo doesn't have a bunch of friends. Teofimo doesn't have a bunch of homeboys. That's why you see when people step up to Teofimo Lopez, they go straight to Teofimo Lopez like nothing. Keyshawn Davis go to Teofimo Lopez. He don't have no homeboys to be like, yo, get away from Tio. When Arnold Barbosa step up to Teofimo Lopez, he don't have a whole bunch of entourage. Barbosa had the entourage. There ain't nobody you could step up to like you stepped up to Teofimo Lopez when you went through medicals after the Ortiz fight. Ain't nobody stepping in your way. You can't do that with a guy like Edgar Berlanga. They got like 30 people with him.
Get your ass beat.
You do that with Tio because but you do that to Tio because Tio don't got people like that. And still, Tio doesn't back down. He don't run. He stay there. Just like with Arnold Barbosa. He got this chip or whatever he got in it. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Let me. You ain't about that work. Stop it. We ain't never seen nobody doing that. As much that we always say, yo, Teofimo Lopez Sr. talk trash. What the only thing y'all could say is, yo, but Keyshawn did this to them. Stop it, Keyshawn. Nah. And there's a video about it. There's a video. Tell him to put the video out.
They're gonna put it out.
Wow.
The narratives are controlling everything.
Because the narrative would say that Coach K was the one that put hands on Senior. Because it's gonna look like, oh shit, y'all jumping one dude. Oh shit, then it look.
They know what's up.
They know who the one that put his.
They're talking about it was Keyshawn. We know that, but Keyshawn's a bullshitter himself, bro.
Coach K is the one that put hands on
Senior.
Steady Games with a $2 super chat says, yo, their personality clash is an explosive fight. Facts. Because think about this. We always talking about Terrence Crawford lack of personality and lack of character in terms of promoting himself and things. Not lack of character in the sense that he shows that he's a great father. Fatherhood is prominent. I always say in the sport of boxing. He shows that he's a family orientated person that is needed to represent other men as well. So shout out to Bud Crawford for that. You know what I'm saying? This is just a fight.
That's not even part of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just clarifying. I respect the other aspect of Bud Crawford and what he shows. You know what I'm saying? He shows that family oriented. He's still with the lady that he's been with. He's still with the lady that he has 6 kids with. We see what he does with his sons, and you know he's an active father. He shows that family orientated, and even with his neighborhood, he didn't move away from you could tell that he's just a good representative of men in that aspect. But when it comes to Tio gets him out of his element. I
haven't seen this side of Bud since maybe that Benavides, right?
But that that's already having a fight. I haven't seen Bud like this since Gary Russell Jr. called him out, and when Gary Russell Jr. said that he smacked him up when they was in the amateurs in the USA Olympic gym.
Oh yeah, the bad blood from back then. The stuff that Gary Russell was doing in the barbershop talk.
Exactly. So if anybody smacked anybody, why people don't talk about the Gary Russell Jr. And I was thinking about this. And I'm like, yo, why does Bud don't like Tio like that? Why is always a thing? And then I started thinking maybe this is my conspiracy. I don't know. But I started noticing the two guys that got Bud Crawford out his, you know what I'm saying, out his circle, right? And it's Gary Russell and Teofimo Lopez. And everybody knows that Teofimo Lopez used to train and used to come up with the Russells.
Yes.
Now it's that like wow, okay, all right, you don't like Gary, you don't like Tio, but we all know Tio, you know what I'm saying? He was putting in work with the Russell families, with Senior, with Gary Antoine Tweezy, with Gary, the older one, with all the brothers. You know what I'm saying? So he's in that with them. Maybe this is the reason why he has this extra, doesn't stay on that side shit. Stay on that side. Like, but yeah, stay on that side because you know you have problems with the Russells. And Teofimo Lopez is part of the you know what I'm saying? He's cool with the
right. He's connected to that. But that's some beta male shit, right? What the fuck?
You know how it is. You know, I mean that's
Team Mao.
That side, man. I got problems with you there.
But you said it best, bro. Tio, I mean, with all due respect to these other young guys, but I don't give a fuck. He ain't Shakur. He's not Keyshawn. He's not your little bros.
You see how they are. Because
they kiss his ass. Oh my God, the Messiah. You know he's a Messiah. Fuck out of here. Tio don't look at him like that. Yeah. Tio don't look at him like that. Tio don't. No, he's not. He wants to beat his ass. Exactly. Simple as
that. And everybody around him is just be praising him. That's what it is. And even
a lot of praising, and I mean, and I don't think that Tio doesn't respect what he's done, but he wants to take that legacy off his plate. Simple as that. I don't hear Shakur saying, "Oh man, I would want to fight Bud." He ain't never gonna hear that. He don't even want to fight people within his own shit because they're buddies and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Tio not on that shit. Fuck that. Caga la pelea, bro. Stop bullshitting around. Tio called you out. You looking mighty suspect, Bud. Mighty suspect, man. You are looking like that CB4, bro. You definitely on that time, bro.
That was a good one. You're like MC Gusto.
MC Gusto CB4. Yo, man. That's that.
Yo, when I was thinking about that, when I did that shit, I'm like, yo, I gotta see this movie again. Because I always forget that Charlie Murphy was all in that movie. He was Gusto, right? The real Gusto. I'm like, damn. I forgot because I saw when I was young. I haven't watched the movie ever since.
I'm gonna have to watch it, bro, because I'm gonna have to pull a clip out of that for something.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was about to pull the clip of Charlie on one of them. But I wanted to go live that day quick and shit. I said, man, F the whole edit and all that stuff.
Pero, ¿qué tenemos aquí, Mr.? I haven't seen him in a minute either. High and low.
High low. Dímelo con los 2 pesos de plátano. If it's moonshine, gotta be great. But other force, the flakes was good. High low. If we can't be real, the Tio was undisputed despite what actually happened. We should also keep it real that Catterall beat Taylor first. But that's arguably. That's not a robbery. That's arguably. We know that Tio beat Lomachenko. We know that was supposed to be for undisputed. We knew he beat Josh Taylor. That fight right there could have been a draw. If I would, I think I gave it a draw, but it could have gone. I think it was 114, 113. I think I did the live for that, and I think I gave it one draw by 1 point. Catterall.
Was it in a split decision?
I think it was a split decision. But the thing is, Josh Taylor came along in the last 4 rounds.
He did.
Took his foot off the gas. So all this robbery, it's because this is what it is in the sport of boxing. When you have no expectations of a fighter and the fighter actually put in that work, all of a sudden, it's a robbery. He won. Just like with Sando Martin beat Tio. Pitbull Cruz beat Gervonta Tank Davis. You have no expectation of this fighter that's the major underdog, and then he puts up a good fight, and because he puts up a good fight, Catterall's a robbery. Nah, only people in the UK wanted to see a UK champion, and most of the people in the UK said it was a robbery. But that was a close fight. Could have gone.
That was a split decision, man.
Could have gone either way.
It was a split decision, and I thought Taylor won the last fight.
See, Bendover said it wasn't arguably. He dropped him and won, but he didn't win, bro. He didn't win. The second fight, he won. You're just saying that to take away from Teofimo Lopez. That's what you're saying. You're giving backhanded compliments by saying, well, if we want to be real, he's undisputed because he beat Lomachenko. We understood. No. That's your opinion that it was a robbery. I didn't think it was a robbery. I go back to my archives. And this is before any Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez stuff. I didn't say there was a robbery. I did a whole video saying it wasn't a robbery. It could have gone either way. Just like Crawford beating Masrimov. It wasn't a robbery on Masrimov, but I believe that Masrimov beat him by 1 round. And a lot of people feel like Bud Crawford won. And there's people that feel like Masrimov won. And there's people that feel like it could go either way. Was Bowichik, did Virgil Ortiz rob Bowichik, or was it a close fight?
No, that was a close fight.
But some people, they had no expectation of Bowichik, and they just want to see Virgil Ortiz win to go into the next step.
It was a good fight. I mean, there was no, we can't say it was a good fight.
Exactly.
It was a great fight. Pero se vio quien ganó. I thought Ortiz won.
Yeah.
I thought Ortiz won.
But it could easily be, it was a very great fight, probably fight of the year, close fight, and stuff like that. Just because it's close is not a robbery. Josh Taylor versus Catterall, the first fight was close, not a robbery. He said Boacek got robbed. See, the guy that you leaks, the guy that's not favored to win, then if he doesn't get the victor, but he puts up a great fight, then it's a robbery. It's not like that, bend over. People need to stop looking at boxing like that. Yes, I want to see Crawford beat the
Yeah, Crawford Sakaro. And you know what? Teal didn't really feed into it, man.
You know why? His attitude is the same way what it basically was in the when they seen face to face. You know what I'm saying? Last time. Bro, I just want to fight you, man. All this extra shit that you want to do, all this extra, like, oh, you trying to that one thing that you can't do in TL is discredit his wins. Just can't.
Kind of like the saying that Oscar De La Hoya has. Remember, folks, it ain't hate if you're speaking the facts. You know what I mean? If you got facts, it is what it is. You can't overturn it.
This guy's so mad that he even said Lomachenko beat TL.
This guy's a joke, bro.
I bet he thinks that Loma beats that Devin Haney beat Loma clear.
He's gonna say that now. He'll probably change his because he said that he said that Loma won that fight, but he probably changed his mind now.
They all changed it up because they felt like, oh, they wasn't staying on code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. That's all I. It's funny. I couldn't be behind a fighter like that. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? That's why. I mean, I can respect the guy, but it's hard for me to say, yo, man, I'm a fan of this dude because I don't like the way he moves.
Shout out to High Low, Teofimo Lopez. I have only one more crown to take, and that's whatever Bud Crawford got. Shout out to the $2 super chat, High Low, Demon Low. But yeah, man. But this week we're gonna gear up and talk about more of the Bivol versus Beterbiev because, of course, that's an important light undisputed bout. And then in December, of course, another big fight with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. That's not going to be for the undisputed. That's a bummer. But also, I believe one of the biggest and most anticipating fight for me, anticipating rematch, is Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, November 15th.
That's my fight, bro.
And Mike Tyson. That's going to be an epic fight. And I do think that Amanda Serrano is really going to be the victor. And once she becomes a victor, I think that it's nothing left for her to prove. I think at this point, there's nothing left for her to prove. She's going up in weight again, daring to be great.
3 weight classes, right?
Becoming a 2 division undisputed champion, a 7 division world champion. She already got her card. Hold on, let me see if I got it here, folks. Hold on. The queen of Puerto Rican boxing, still uplifting and now doing her own promotional fights. Damn, where's that? Oh, right here. Doing her own promotional fights.
If she beats Katie Taylor, there really isn't nothing else to really prove.
This upcoming week, Friday, October 11th. Whole Puerto Rican card. She just signed. She signed these two fighters, Rivera,
Rosado y Chaparro,
and Rosado. Yeah, she a killer. It's gonna be in Puerto Rico, Friday, October 11th on the Zone, doing her boss thing. Shout out to Amanda Serrano, taking every opportunity. See, that's one thing I like about Amanda Serrano. She, like, it's a blessing that most valuable promotions. Jake Paul.
I can't hate on Jake Paul about anything.
Nah, you can't because he's
done so much.
Yes, he done a good service. Now, and not forgetting that, look, when Showtime went down the drain, right? And people saying, "Damn, we're gonna see these upcoming stars," because they had Showbox. So that was like the last show that was showing upcoming, fighters. Now Jake Paul got his series of these these potential up and coming stars and giving them a platform. Jake Paul came to the sport of boxing. He could have taken any other fighter. He could have said, you know, what Ryan Garcia, let's work together, or any other of the male boxers. He picked Amanda Serrano. You know what I'm saying? Uplifting women boxing, and really giving her the empowerment that she deserved and needed. And now look what she's doing right now. So shout out to Amanda Serrano. Shout out to Most Valuable Promotions.
They just opened up a gym in Puerto Rico, bro.
Oh yeah.
They opened up a beautiful boxing gym, bro, and it's bro. Fuck, bro. It's just I can't hate on them. I will not hate. You know, like when at the beginning, you're not really boxing, blah blah blah. But bro, he's done so many other things, bro.
Yo, she beat Katie Taylor. It will be like when he beat the Jazz. Don't come back for the Wizard, but when he beat the Jazz and she leaves with that win, it will probably be the best. What's the best win? You know, a fighter got their win and retired, like their major win and retire on that win. What was the best one? Because most of the fighters, the great fighters, they leave losing.
Damn, who's
Andre Ward and Kovalev?
Nah, that was not to me. Man, a fighter who,
and not just the win. I'm talking about the win and bounced. If she could get this victory and retire, because I don't see nothing after. Even though that now it is unfortunate because now she's up in age and this is when the check is rolling, right?
Yeah.
Katie Taylor and the check is gonna just, you know, the potential fight with Alicia Baumgartner.
There's some fights out there. The Cameron fight, right? Or Baumgartner.
Baumgartner, Chantel. I think that.
Or a trilogy. Or a trilogy with Taylor.
I think Taylor's on her way out too, man. Both of them is getting paid more than they ever gotten paid.
If Amanda stops Taylor, then I don't see a trilogy. And I think Amanda's gonna stop her.
I think too. I think if this is the fight that somebody stops, you know,
Taylor.
Yeah, this will be it. You know what I'm saying? This will be it. But
I think she stops Taylor this time around. And so you know, but if it goes to a decision and whatever, and you know how it is, bro. This game is they can make a trilogy out of that. There could be a Baumgartner fight and there could be a Cameron fight, but I don't know. I mean, she's gonna stick at 140. I usually just I can't. It's hard to say what she's gonna do.
And then she's gonna go. The only fight will be Alicia Baum because going up 147 will be too.
No, she ain't gonna go up anymore. But I'm saying would she stay at 140 to defend 140 titles?
If she gets a title 147. Then she will tie Manny Pacquiao for 8 division world champion, 2 division in this. That's the only way I could see her. If she beats Taylor and then moves up just 1 division up just to get a title and just to get the 8 to tie Manny Pacquiao. As a matter of fact, she would do it better than Manny Pacquiao because let's not forget that Manny Pacquiao really never fought at 154. That was a catchweight with Margarito. So it wasn't. They gave him the 8 division world champion, but that was a catchweight at 151 and 152.
Damn, bro. I don't know, man.
He's really a 7 division world champion, but they gave him the 8 division world champion on the catchweight.
Yeah, but it was still within the division, though, right? I mean, it was still within the 154.
I mean, I think because it's Manny Pacquiao. Because think about it. If you were think about it. If you were champion at 154, right? You're a champion at 154, and we're gonna fight for the title on the catchweight versus the challenger at 151 to give the challenger his. I mean,
it's still the thing is that 154 is from 147.1 to 154.
But with his title,
but the catchweight just puts a little asterisk on that shit. It's what I think, as far as the win, because you're not letting the other fighter be at his, coming in right at 154.
If it was a pound, but it was closer to 147. Let me see. Catchweight. I think it was 150. I think it was 151. Let me
151. So it's 3 pounds away from the limit, but 4 pounds 4 pounds above 147.
See, look, contested catchweight was at 150.
Oh, okay. So
You know what
that's closer to 147 than 154.
Than 154.
Yeah, if he was at 151, then he would have been closer to 150, 154 than 147 by 4 pounds. You know what I mean? So yeah, he I can see what you're saying. It was a 150 catch weight.
Exactly.
Nah, so if Amanda does that, damn. Or she fights Bumgarner at 130 for undisputed.
She got to move up, Bumgarner.
No. That Amanda then goes down to 130 to fight Bumgarner for her 4 belts.
Yeah, but that could happen. That could happen, and she'll become a 3-division world champion, a three division undisputed,
A 3-time undisputed world champion.
But we'll see. But
Nah,
yeah, we're gonna cut this live. Head live back tomorrow on Monday. Again, Bud Crawford. Hope you get the fight with Teofimo Lopez, and I'll be pushing this new narrative about Mazurov that was weak. But I know that there's gonna be people that hate Teofimo Lopez gonna eat it up, and now pressure Teofimo Lopez to fight the Mazurov, the guy that actually beat Bud Crawford.
CB4 Kendrick Crawford and his booty Bud fans, soft as baby shit. Soft as baby shit.
And oily like Diddy's oil.
Oh, man, they got 1,000 bottles of Diddy oil ready for themselves, bro.
All right, my brother, man. Check you out. All right, everybody in the chat, man. Have a great the rest of the weekend. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.